buddy. Ooh, I'm getting
Yeah, well.
That seems to happen when you go live for some reason.
I think it's you.
It's me?
Why would there be two of me when I'm the only one talking?
I don't hear an echo.
Huh. Let me exit out of Discord and see if that helps. For no apparent reason. Let's go. Voice
Blaming
video.
me.
Yada, yada,
I mean, it could be me, but
I mean, it could always be you.
come on, turn off. There we are.
All right, is it still happening? Yeah.
Does it only happen when you talk, or you hear any echoes of anybody else?
I don't know. People haven't talked enough.
I suppose there's some experimentation to be had then.
Check 1, check 2. Am I roboting still?
You're good.
Okay.
Are you the only one that echoes for yourself, Jess?
Hello. Hello,
Is
hello,
it
hello.
happening to me?
Is it me you're looking for?
Testing.
I don't know if I
I
hear
can
myself
see it in your
again
eyes.
anymore. So I don't know.
Okay, cool.
It either fixed it or it didn't.
Okay. Welcome back to Avernus. Last time on Avernus, we had reached Fort Knucklebone, so-called
Wyatt
because
disappeared for me, though. I don't see Wyatt at all.
his video's gone, but his audio's here.
Weird. Hold on. This
Yeah,
is-
I'm just muted.
Discord.
Not started streaming.
I'm just
Oh, we're starting
completely-
streaming. She's just fixing her Discord.
Yeah, I am streaming. I am just fixing the Discord because if Wyatt's not there when he gets his picture, it's gonna completely messed up. He came back though, so.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So Fort Knucklebone is so called because when you look at it from above, it's a hand imprint into a mountain. Oh, I actually found a cool... I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that?
Really horribly.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Great show and tell. You make a good
yes,
kindergarten
yes.
teacher. Not at all.
Oh, it wasn't on the Roll20 map. I was like, I don't see anything.
No, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
holding up
I
a
was holding it
shiny
up to
book
my
page.
camera! I was like, look at it here.
No, you weren't even that close.
Oh my man.
I wasn't planning to show it to you until I'm like, well, I guess I'll show it to you. And so, usually I would do a handout or a pop-out or something, yeah. So you arrived at the fort, and the fort was being defended by these little infernal gnome creatures that you found out were madcaps. You got in with the non-password, and then we explored the fort, meeting Chukka and Clonk, meeting Barnabas, Pins and Needles, Mickey the Flesh Golem, everybody's favorite character, and Mad Maggie. Oh, and the Redcaps, who were doing a prank war.
Awesome.
Gray got shot out of a cannon and almost died.
Very
not Gray,
close
sorry.
to almost dying.
Yeah,
Eris,
shot out of a cannon
Eris.
directly into a pool of lava because she
Lava.
thought that was a good idea.
She let
for
herself
some
go
reason.
into the pool of lava. She's like, I'll be fine.
Yeah. I thought Barnabas would have been a cool character, but everybody hated him. And so-
Because he was creepy. You were all behind him until he started acting really creepy.
It's like, hey, you cool cats and kittens. Like he's like, oh.
And I wanted him to be my familiar, and he was like, no.
Maybe that's something you could work out with Mad Maggie using one of your owed favors.
Already using one of the favors. I don't think it's
I
right for me
do
to
not
take
want you to
on
keep Barnabas around, okay? He's freaking creepy. He could be like, babe, and like...
Romeo doesn't have an NPC anymore, no?
Yeah, Romeo doesn't have a companion.
Alright, only if you RP him instead of Kyle.
That is fair, I would allow that. Gallus also doesn't have a companion.
Yeah, but nobody
So-
cares about him.
Jukes, yes, Jukes is Gallus' companion. All right. And then, once we had gone around and talked to all the different people, Mad Maggie said she had the ingredients ready, and we were going to do a ritual to try to retrieve Lulu's memories. So, we were in the dreamscape, which started out nice with rainbows and fields of flowers, and then became infernal and hellish and bad. We last left the party trying to escape from this ooze that was trying to swallow us. The ooze had swallowed Romeo completely, but we healed him and brought him back into the dreamscape. So yeah, that is where we left off.
I thought we had escaped the ooze by the end of the last session. Am I incorrect?
You had finished with your checks and stuff, but we hadn't actually begun the next dream yet.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Yes. So.
Thank you for following.
That's the snap. I don't want snap. I want reveal. There we are. What?
I'm laughing because someone followed me twice, and either with the same name or like a variation, because they have a bunch of like L/1 lines, and they just did it twice in a row.
Is it a bot?
I don't know, but they can follow me.
Yeah, bots can follow. So this next dreamscape, Lulu rests on a black cushion at the center of an inky void. She is unconscious and alone. A beam of brilliant white light shines down upon her. Next to Lulu, a large gleaming brass spyglass rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it, pressing one eye against the eyepiece. Lulu then steps back suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open, her face alight with excitement. She cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!" 1 second.
Thank you for the sub, Daddy.
Hello.
Ooh, our food is here. We are getting Chinese food, baby. Oh, Gray.
Oh, so that means that
You're going to tier 1 sub to me, too. Thank you.
Very nice.
The first set of stairs, not the second set of stairs.
Gray.
You just got real quiet. Can you repeat that?
He is talking on the phone, Max.
Yeah, he's getting our Chinese food.
Well, then let me grab some water real quick, then, if we have a moment.
Okay. So.
Do you need to go grab food?
Not yet. They went to the wrong place. They're gonna come to the right place.
As an aside, when I was just talking, I had me doubled up, but I put headphones on, so it definitely couldn't be me this time.
And you're still doubled now?
I was a second ago. Yeah, I am slightly. It's like in the background.
That's so weird. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hi.
I love technology.
Na.
I bought some headphones that are wireless, and I've charged them somewhere. And I'm gonna put it in the little wireless thing so that I could just have wireless headphones while I stream. Right now I have these ghetto ones that are Kyle's. I think they're knockoff AirPods. They're horrifying. But all the ones that actually go on my head, like squeeze my head so hard because my head is fat Choco head.
Oh, I relate to that on a deep and spiritual level. The search to find hats that fit my gigantic head is ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, honestly, I'm sure you guys have it really rough. You have no fucking idea. This hair, there is no existence that I can wear. I was the Mad Hatter in a middle school play.
Oh no.
We had to make a hat out of cardboard because the Mad Hatter costume hats did not come in a big enough size for my badass head and hair.
That's incredible.
Amazing.
I will say that when my hair is as long as it usually gets, I do understand that pain.
Okay,
Say
yeah.
Kyle's hair is also huge when it grows out.
Got this big old poof.
Poof.
All I see is a glorious mane of hair. Sugar tits.
Okay.
Sorry for the delay, but I is hungry.
You're fine.
Oh yeah, I remember I bought these and these were horrible, but they gotta be better than the ones I got. Let's see.
Yeah. There we are. Wow.
Alright, are people talking to me?
I wasn't.
I have not been.
Okay.
No.
Cool. I could put these on. They just, choke me to death if I move more than an inch, so, you know.
Yikes. Don't move, I guess.
Yeah.
Fish boy, please.
I have to put the headphones all the way up to, like, 88% to hear anything on these. I just need to, like, actually buy quality ones, I think.
Yeah, a little man.
Say, well, Gray, I'm sure that you would look lovely no matter how your hair is, because you're a hot-ass bitch.
I don't like afro hair, me, personally. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, it's all about your confidence. I think you could rock anything.
I would agree, but as a white-looking Mexican, I do not think it would be culturally appropriate for me to have an afro.
You're right. You mean it would be culturally appropriate for you to wear a flower crown and drink a latte, but...
Speaking as a white passing Hispanic person who grows an afro, I feel your pain. You can't control what it does, just let it do what it do, girl.
I straighten it, so I just look like a white girl, and I'm at peace with that. So, you know, whatever. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I know this is so interesting for everybody who's watching.
Think of it as a little sneak peek. You get to see how bad shit we really are.
I know.
Gotta save the day.
I'm gonna take these
Romeo
headphones
to
off
save
there.
the day.
Release. Ah, yes, that's what we need.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, buddy. So I'm really excited for the evil campaign that we're doing next. And I got all my maps ready, and I just didn't do enemies for the second half because I don't think we're gonna need it. But if you guys surprise me and we get there, I have some fun ideas, but we might just have to have generic tokens.
Okay.
If you guys surprise me.
Just make it up, hon.
I was going to be a blood hunter. Why? So I was going to be a full blood hunter for the evil campaign, and then I decided to like do a 180, and now she's like a gunslinger, and
Yeah.
she's a ranger, which I've heard that it's the worst class in the game, other than
It depends.
not barbarian. Yeah,
Honestly,
but I don't know. I think it's
depends.
gonna be fun. personally. Yeah.
You know, I think it's like you
I've been
can
thinking I'm
work
gonna have
through it if you can't find things that fit your style. You can work with your DM. Also, I play a Gloomstalk Ranger in my other campaign, and I fucking love it, and it's amazing. So, and I also think like a lot of people like, oh, it's not the worst. It's like not optimized. Kyle just
Yeah.
yelled no from
What
the
it
living
really
room.
comes down to is if you are min-maxing like crazy, the Ranger's terrible. Like if you're trying to push classes to their limit to do the best possible thing in the game,
Mm-hmm.
Rangers, monks, none of them are that applicable. If you're just playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons and everyone's being chill and no one's really max faying it up like trying to go insane, then Rangers completely fine. Same with Monk. Same with and any of the stuff that's bad. All it really comes down to is it's only bad if people are playing to an extreme.
Right. And if you're doing it, like, a lot of people can make really silly decisions just for role playing purposes, and that's completely fine. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? And that's why you have a group to support you, because you're not going to be the only one doing damage. I mean, it would be silly to be like, I want to be a healer, and then pick a class that's completely different, doesn't heal. But if they don't heal, like, the most optimized to, like, the top tier, but everyone still stays alive, who cares?
Yeah.
Hey, can you mute yourself real quick?
Ah, we have troubles. One moment. I'm muting. I gotta mute all the things. One
All the
moment.
things.
Mute there. Mute.
Of the Saltwater Aquarium, Especially you have like the colorful coral in there and
Sorry,
whatever else.
food horror stories. The delivery driver was a complete ass. He was having such a hard time, and then he was being petty. He put the food and the drink right in front of our door, so we couldn't open it. So Kyle was trying to open the door, and he was leaving as you go, and he was like, "Hey, could you?" And he's like, "Not my problem." And then friggin' he knocks it over as he's trying to get it to open the door, and the guy goes, and he goes, "Oops," like, and smirks at him, like he did it purposefully.
And there are no
Wow.
Yeah, so Kyle has to complain now, or he'll get a tip.
Like,
Fucking no tip for
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, like I love fish.
But on the plus
I like
side,
You gotta get space.
PF Chang's.
And
But
you
Postmates suck.
cliche fish bowls and drop of fish. That's like us.
I've never had PF Chang. I guess I don't think those exist in California.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
gotta live
they're
in shit.
good.
They do,
They're a
I've
little
never seen one.
pricey, but they're the only ones that do gluten-free chicken, gluten-free Chinese food around here. So,
You want a puppy?
and I love me some Chang spicy chicken.
Some sacrifices you just have to make.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it.
Me too.
Y'all are coming with me to brush my hair real quick because it looks like crap and I can't keep looking at myself in the camera like this.
Oh, darling. It's Get Ready With Me, Wyatt edition.
You're seeing like conundrum.
My incredibly basic.
Yeah, actually,
But-
okay. Is that on your dog?
No, wait.
Now I look like that guy from The Shining, but whatever.
Yeah, you're my dog.
No, I said no. It's my dog. Like, you get a dog. That's my fucking dog.
Oh, well, I'm just saying I want my own dog.
So then we need two fucking dogs.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
That's way more work.
You take care of the one dog, I take care of the other dog.
Yes, new toy came, didn't it?
You take care of your dog, I take care of my dog.
Oh, you realize we'd have 6 people.
We gotta see the puppies.
We don't have dogs. We're just
Remember,
dogs.
Sterling, your audience demands you.
Yes.
Oh God. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's home. Just saying.
Aw, so cute.
And
Oh.
it's a little bit
Yeah.
Did you guys?
You
join the
alright over
trivia?
there, Wyatt?
What?
No, he got a new toy today and it's covered in spit and he just wiped it across my head like a wet wash rag.
Oof.
Beautiful.
Big oof, buddy. I'm so sorry.
I am very sorry about that, guys. That was ridiculous, and I did not mean to make you wait. I'm so sorry.
It's not good.
We got a brief synopsis from Jess, and
Well, we were
I'm
going
sorry
down-
that shit happened to you.
Mhm.
Postmates did at least give me my $10 back on the item that was destroyed. So that's good. So back to the dreamscape.
When we were gone, I found the sword of Zariel.
Oh, okay, cool.
No one can hear you now, Kyle, for some reason.
My
Kyle?
wires once. I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Robots now.
It's my wires. So I guess the campaign's over because the Sword of Zariel is the whole point.
Mhm.
So, I guess we'll start a new one next week. And so
Straight to the evil
all right.
campaign.
Yeah. So you guys. So Lulu's like, I found it. And so then, as the dream ends, before you wake up and you see this happen, the last thing the party sees is just as the dream started with rainbows, the dream ends with a preview of where the Sword of Zariel is.
That's
In
wild.
Mac's face.
Oh no!
Could you imagine? Just a picture of me holding the sword.
It's not like you're a
The swords in the wood.
So you guys look at this fiery abyss, and that's the last thing you see, and then you wake up, and you are back in Fort Knucklebone, all holding hands.
Singing Kumbaya.
Mm-hmm.
As one does.
Mhm.
Yeah, the rest of it.
So Azra awakens with a start, but keeps his eyes closed just in case. And he's going to say aloud to Maggie, "Was that the end of it?"
Yeah, that was it. We're good. Good job.
I forgot about my BFF.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mickey the Flesh Golem.
He's going to open his eyes and look at Lulu. God, why?
Mickey, you're so fun.
Just
you're
as
so
a
fun.
Stop, we know
reminder.
what they look like. They haven't changed.
Just as a reminder.
God,
Yeah, so
why?
Lulu.
He's going to look down at Lulu and, like, try to see how she's doing. She was also witnessing all of that with us, right?
You were going through it, and since you guys succeeded, it floods into her mind, and so she has it now.
Oh god, she just gets it all at once like a deluge?
Yeah, she gets
that
it
sucks
all
for
at
her.
once. She would, let me see here. Just looking for Lulu's memories. Her eyes would twinkle, and she'd shake her head and be like, "Oh my gosh! I remember! That last scene, it's the Bleeding Citadel. We need to go to the Bleeding Citadel! That's where the Sword of Zariel is!"
Is that where women go when they have their periods?
No.
Yes, every woman in the Infernal Planes goes there
No.
That's
for
why
their
it's the Red
menstrual blood.
It's just a big pilgrimage.
She would also add, I also remember the unknown Hellrider from the previous vision that I couldn't remember their name.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
They had like the hood on with the red hair. She would say, "That was Yael. Yael was her name. I don't know if she's still down here as well, but if she is, we could find her. If not, then the Bleeding Citadel." And I'll put Yael in the chat. Oh, cool. My second monitor keeps turning off for fuck knows reason. Okay. So, all right.
I want to fuck with you today.
It's critical. Yes.
Having seen this, Mad Maggie is super happy that the ritual worked. She's just like, and like, what? The party can roll me an insight?
She wasn't sure if it would work, huh?
Can I give someone else the help action on their insight check?
Yeah. Oh, Romeo got a nat 20. I'm sure.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm sure because of Azra's help. It was
Thank you. It was definitely because of Azra's
that gave
help.
Romeo the nat 20. Romeo, you get the idea that yes, she's happy as a spellcaster that the ritual worked. You also get the a sense that maybe there's some like sadism going on, or like, is it masochism or sadism? I can never remember the difference.
Sadism is enjoying the pain of others. Masochism is enjoying your own pain.
Okay. Yes. And what's sadomasochism? That's both?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yes.
Thanks
So
for
then
the follow,
yes.
Wyatt.
So yes, definitely she was getting some kind of sick enjoyment out of like Lulu getting those memories back because they're bad, painful memories, and from like every time you guys would get a hit, like Romeo, when you went unconscious and woke up here, she had a little like, "Ooh," you know what I mean? Like,
She came in her britches.
Yeah, every time you guys were injured in the hellscape, she was like, "Yeah." So like,
I mean, you know what? The fact that it was just her indulging her kink and not like, I want to know where the sword is for my own nefarious purposes, I'm pretty happy with that.
yeah. So she'd also say, I've heard of, damn it, what voice did I give her? I was like, I heard from my minions that you've been helping around the fort.
It's weird that you call them minions, but yeah.
My gang, you're right, my gang, my minions gang, my gang of minions.
If she considered them equal to her, then she wouldn't be a very good gang leader.
Yes, that's true.
She'd be a gang.
It's like calling your gang members peons in front of their faces.
Marshall.
did... How many things did you help out? You helped out...
It's
You
not
helped out Chuck and Clunk. That's 1. You helped out Barnaby. That's 2. Pins and Needles is 3. And you helped out Mickey the Flesh Golem, which is 4. Okay.
The only people we didn't help was the red caps, because fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know that they wanted any help. They're just
Yeah,
assholes.
they did-
In
the Mad
fairness,
Caps-
we gave them a password. Does that count as helping them?
That you gave the Mad Caps, you gave the Red Caps a password, and the Mad Caps, you shot someone out of a cannon. So that was pretty cool. But no, I don't think the Mad Cap and the Red Cap count.
Yeah, no, that's that. I wouldn't actually ask for that. That's bullshit.
So, she would say, I'll tell you what, for helping out around here, I'll give you an infernal war machine.
What?
Oh, what?
I'll have to check the book which one you get, but like one of these kind of
That
things.
sick motorcycle.
One of these kind of things.
We get one of her Mad Max trucks?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Holy shit, y'all.
The book says specifically which one, so I will have to figure
Can
that
we
out.
have the
But
Triceratops one, please?
so they all have different stats, and like if the Triceratops one is OP, I can't give you that one, so I'll have to check. It might be it might indeed be the Triceratops one. I just have to double check.
we did a lot of favors.
Triceratops one, and you just need to change the stats to a different one if needed.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. That's true too.
It's the Triceratops.
That's what I'm saying.
She goes, for helping out Mickey here, and she fishes in her pocket and she hands you guys 3 soul coins.
To the party.
And I think you had one already, so you now have 4 soul coins.
Yeah, these are our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th soul coins. Azra hates this.
Yeah,
We're
Jennifer's
not the
like,
only
I'm not
one."
gonna touch that. Mickey, can you just come with us and hold our soul coins?
Well, I'll tell you what, dearies. The Infernal War Machines, unfortunately, the only way to buy fuel for them is with soul coins. So, if you want an Infernal War Machine, you don't care. Romeo doesn't care. Okay, cool. So,
My son, no, bag it goes.
This is fine with me. I would like to not touch the evil soul coins.
the second thing I can do for y'all, if any of y'all got a weapon, I can dip one of them in silver. Because there's some devils and lycanthropes that can be hurt by silver. So one of your weapons, I can silver it for you.
I see the Gallus raising his hand.
This would likely be most wise for either Juniper or Gallus, yes.
My flail is already magical, so I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, so then, Gallus, whatever weapon you're currently using, change it to the silver version of that.
Well, you can
if
just
you're-
literally write silver, because it just doesn't do anything besides...
If you're
Pound
using
attachment.
daggers, I would allow a double dip of daggers because 2 daggers equal 1 weapon in Kyle's mind. And so,
Only daggers.
You get them silver daggers.
Oh my god, I'm going to destroy now.
He then sells them.
she goes, yeah, they cannot be sold. If you sell them, Mad Maggie will know. And so she will hunt you down.
I think he'd want his blinged out daggers.
Yeah, I want my blinged out daggers.
I don't know if this matters or not because we don't super keep track of it, but in case we ever need to, she's like, I'll give you 2 weeks of food and water. You get 2 weeks of rations.
Cool.
Each. So you can all add 2 weeks of rations to each of your characters.
What are they made from?
Just don't.
We're walking around in Avernus. We might not be able to be picky in this case.
But what if it's like human hearts?
And the last thing she'll say...
If you don't want your human hearts, I'll take them. It's fine.
And then, she'll say also, I don't know, before I go into the last thing I can offer, is there anything you want? Any requests?
Yes.
Yes.
Romeo has a request, yeah.
Wait, what's Gray's? Or, excuse me, what's Eris's?
Eris, due to the fact that she almost fucking knocked the fuck out, from helping her associate, she would really like that motorcycle personally.
That what?
She wants a
The
second Infernal
motorcycle.
War Machine. She wants the motorcycle. So you guys would get the 1 regular Infernal and then a second mini Infernal for the motorcycle. That's a possibility. So she'll say, let me know what you want, and then I have something in mind myself. and then you can give me your 2 requests, and then I'll weigh the 3 options, and I'll give you one of them. Romeo, what's your request?
I also have a
I'm
request.
looking for my son Ryan. He's supposed to have been kidnapped by a pink flying demon that has been, I believe it was converting souls or something like that.
You learn its name.
I learned the name of the demon?
I think so.
I don't know.
No, I don't think you know the pink demon's name.
I don't think I do yet. Well, anyway, I'll give as much information as I have and be like, can you tell me if you can tell me specifically where this demon is or how to find it, or vice versa, or my son, either way, I would count it as a favor.
What if I didn't know all of that and I knew like one detail, say her first name or last name both? Like, would any detail of that nature be sufficient?
Give me the detail before I decide on that.
No,
Like,
we'll come back. We'll come back to you.
I mean, is it her name? Like, if you can give me some info, but I don't want you to...
Yes. Let's say I know her name. If I knew her name, would that count?
Yes, if you can give me a name, I'll take it. But I don't want to say, oh, yeah, give me any detail. And you'd be like, oh, I know it. Her favorite color is blue. It has to be actually useful.
Color could help you determine. You get a line up of pink demons, and then you ask them all their colors, and then one says blue. Boom, you got it. So that could be helpful.
But more than one demon can have the same favorite color.
You think there's more than one pink demon who's collecting souls and whose favorite color is blue?
Also, if we ask them,
Avernus is a
they
big
could
place.
lie to us. Or maybe their favorite color used to be blue, but now they're really into red.
None of this is a relevant discussion because that's not the detail she was going to give anyway.
No, it's not. Juniper, did you say you had a request too?
Yeah, I want Mickey to come with us.
Oh, that's definitely off the table, doll. She wouldn't say doll. Sorry, that's a Barnabas thing. You'd be like, no, I'm sorry, darling. That's off the table. I can't give up Mickey. If you ever come back here, you guys are unofficially part of my gang now. If you guys come back, one, tell people you know Maggie when you're out there, but also, if you come back, you can visit Mickey. But Mickey and Barnabas and the whole gang. But Mickey does have to stay here.
Oh, but me and Mickey are so close now. All
right.
Can we at least have some form of communication so we could see each other?
Yeah, she hands you a This is a freebie. She goes, because you're friends with Mickey, and Mickey's like the dearest thing to me, and she pats Mickey on the back and he burps. But his burp can't actually exit his body, so he just swallows his own burp. And so...
That's so
fart
bad.
right back into his mouth.
He farts into his own mouth, yeah.
He does it too.
It's surprising he doesn't explode.
Human centipede. It's like, I hate it.
In this case, he would actually be burping into his stomach, not...
Yes!
It's going the other way down, not up. But it's probably going to end up the other way anyway, so...
Because hypothetically, gas could come out of the stomach, up through the tube, and go into the mouth. So
this is a terrible discussion. This is a terrible discussion.
Oh god!
If you don't want Azra to be purging this creature from the miserable face of hell...
You went silent.
Azra and Ryder share a long, suffering glance.
Come on, monitor, don't...
Good monitor.
Okay.
We can't hear you now, Kyle.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what, this is a freebie because I love Mickey so much, and she hands you a sending stone, and it's connected to her sending stone with Mickey. So you can indeed you can talk to Mickey whenever you want.
All right.
How many horrendously pained moans equal one word in sending? Don't answer that question. Don't answer. I don't need the answer. I immediately regret asking the question.
Alright, so I'm actually gonna put, because I need my monitor and stuff, I'm gonna switch over to here.
So wait. So Eris's request was the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Romeo asked for information on the demon that kidnapped his son. And then she had a counter offer as well.
Yes. because you only get one more favor. What I would allow is maybe with high persuasion checks, you could trade in other of the favors I mentioned for any of these 2 favors that you're now asking for. You don't know what her
machine. What was the other?
like. It was the first Infernal War Machine. It was 3 soul coins. It was the silver daggers, and it was food and water. That's what you've gotten so far. And so, if you wanted to trade in any of those 4 and try for one of your 2, there's no guarantee it'll work, though. So you might trade it in, try to persuade, and the persuasion fail. So.
Well, let's start by hearing her final thing that she's interested in.
I was almost gonna treat it like let's make a deal, where it's like, or you could take what's behind curtain number 4.
And the so, mystery box.
Her offer, her last favor, is a mystery. So you have to.
Okay, I have a question for the party. How much do we actually care about this Mad Max machine?
I mean, Gray wants to get a second one.
We don't have any other form of fast travel here because we don't have any of our mounts.
Fast or safe, I'm gonna say. This is basically a tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I say? Can we trade the food and water? Because we can get food and water from my mom.
You've also heard hints that there are other warlords and other gangs out there. So, like, if you've seen Mad Max, you would not do very well without a Mad Max vehicle. What?
We need to buy gas, though? Like, I'm concerned about it getting stranded in the middle of nowhere because we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, and then it's out of gas.
Here, let me actually look up how much soul coins get you in fuel. There's a whole chapter on them in here. I gotta tell you, I hate having this window open. It's so loud.
Yeah, but I hate having over a $200 electricity bill.
I understand. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so, Infernal War Machines, 216. Let's see how much...
What I'm gonna say, like, out of character, is I would much rather have the War Machine than know what the name of the demon is that kidnapped your son. Like, out of game, those are not equivalent exchanges to me as a player.
Besides,
I would also rather have the tank that can
just how convincing an angry cleric can be.
I would also rather have the tank that can carry all of us than a motorcycle that can carry one of us.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, none of the things that we've asked for are of equivalent value to that tank.
If anything, I would say that Eris would probably feel selfish to choose, like, oh, give me the motorcycle rather than information for your son. So she would probably like back down.
Okay, I found it. So a soul coin, soul coins have, I've mentioned before, 3 charges of their magical ability. So if it's a full soul coin with all 3 charges, it does 72 hours. If it's a partially fueled soul coin with 2 or 1 charges, then it does 48 or 24 hours. So every soul coin you have right now is a fully charged one. So you have 4 times 72. So whatever 4 or well, because you
days 12. We have 12 days of fuel.
No, more than that. It's 72 hours. 48 is 2 days. So you have 2.5 days times 4. So 6.
72 hours is 3 full days.
Yeah,
it's 3 full days.
So
it's I can't do math. Thank you.
Yeah, so Max was right.
So
we have 12 days of fuel, a little under 2 weeks.
Where can we buy the fuel, though?
She'll go. She would say, well, as you continue across Avernus, you'll fight other devils and demons, and soul coins are kind of like you'll be given. It's out of character. You'll be given them as loot, like you would gold in the regular plane.
Not where can we find soul coins. Where can we buy fuel?
Max, soul coins are the fuel.
The A&M on every corner.
Let's put it in like a slot.
I thought
there's a slot. Yeah, there's a slot.
It was you bought literal other fuel.
So here's the thing.
I think
that
Kyle
is what he said originally.
Yes, Kyle said that at one point. Agreed.
Because that makes because my biggest thing with the tank was I don't even know where to acquire what to run it with.
Oh yes, okay.
Just the soul coin itself makes the tank way more worth it to max and roll.
Okay, cool.
But I was like, I haven't seen a single fucking infernal gas station guy.
Actually, there is one coming at some point, because some things do run on Icor or whatever. They don't run on this, but yeah. There is, in fact, you will find a demonic gas station at some point.
I cannot wait to find the demon 7-Eleven with the gas station attached.
Guys,
They
do
have
you think we can
munchies?
find a Stewart's? Do they have hell ice cream?
God.
Fucking
That
yeah.
joke went over some people's heads because they don't have stewards.
If I don't get at least one demonic one demonic corn dog, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Okay, so
In
So let's
hell,
see,
they
so,
only have gas stations
okay,
that are also
so
Taco
So
Bell.
here's the question.
I'm going to chime in, and I'm going to say, and feel free to interrupt me, anybody, at any time. We are fairly well stocked on food and water at the moment, and it is less of a concern for us. With the party's approval, I would rather give back the food and water to get any information on the pink demon and whatever's behind curtain number 4.
Let me ask it.
I had already said, let's just give up the food and water.
Yeah.
yes.
Let me ask a question out of game to Ryder. Are you capable of casting Create Food and Water?
Already have it queued up. It is already prepared for the Hellmark.
Then we're
then we
Gucci,
good.
baby.
Then we good. Yeah. Okay, cool.
It
Yeah, so
literally
you
does
have
not
to
matter. We have a cleric who can make infinite quantities of food and
Yes.
water.
We're literally one more
So-
disaster away from a crusade in hell itself. You think I'm not going to be
Yes.
packing rations?
So you guys give up the food and water. You now owe 2 favors. Because you were owed 1, now you're owed 2.
I love how she's like, I'm just going to give you all this shit, and this is what you do.
What do you want for the 2? You were suggesting demon information and mystery door. Would you rather do that, or demon information and motorcycle?
I'm super not for another hell machine. I guess that's up to the party. I'm kind of new here, but
I admit I don't particularly see. The motorcycle would be balling as fuck, don't get me wrong. But I don't necessarily see the use of transportation for one party member when I presume all 6 of us can fit into the tank.
Right, unless, of course, you wanted to be stranded by yourself or go off and fight on yourself while we're all safely tucked in the tank.
well, that
Yeah, there could be like scouting missions.
we can all fit in the tank, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very important distinction there.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm all for. Here's where I'm at. I definitely can understand the scouting mission aspect or the people going all solo, and I bet we could fit 2 people on the motorcycle. But I feel like in my head, these soul coins, like if we were to think about it in character, we just got 3 as a favor. We found 1 before it. I'm concerned about fuel as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's Romeo in game is. Oh, this is all so new to him. Like, yes, it would be very easy to be meta and say Kyle's obviously going to give us enough soul coins for our basic needs. But in-game, Romeo is super, like, we have limited fuel on our 1 war machine. We don't need a 2nd.
I completely agree with that assessment. I think that it makes sense to not, at this point, have more than 1 infernal war machine. And, at the same time, if there are other gangs and warlords running around, this may not be our last chance to acquire another vehicle.
Right. Plus, there's going to be hell tolls. Is there anything like New York City bridges?
Hey, I'm not made for picking coins out of pockets. Like, they're just gonna
So I'm fine with mystery box and information on Romeo's son.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Is that okay with you?
But what
I
if
guess.
mystery box is like enslavement for the rest of your soul?
Then-
It could also be free tickets to the Waterdeep Beholders. You don't know.
In fairness, Maggie has seemed pretty reasonable about her
Here
rewards
you go,
so
guys.
far.
Here's this one.
Yeah, right, the mystery box is just the sword avenue. Yeah, sort of.
It's gonna be like, do you want a box?
Yeah, it's just. Oh, did I not mention that Maggie is just Enigma? No.
Kyle,
God.
we can't really hear you. We can't really
What?
hear you, honey.
Arg.
You got real quiet there, bud.
Because he
Yeah,
switched to
okay.
his phone.
because I was having monitor issues and I can't DM with only one screen.
Can you plug your headphones into your phone?
I have headphones. Let me
No,
put 'em in.
because the newer Samsung phones and the newer Apple phones don't have jacks anymore. They're all wireless.
Mine has a jack. Don't have headphones. There we go. How about that? Is that better?
Not really.
No.
What? I have
In
my headphones in,
fairness,
it's still not...
in fairness, I had Kyle at 50% volume, so I just turned him up and he's fine.
Oh, yeah, yes. Turn me up now, guys, because I'm on headphones now.
Yeah. Same.
All right, I
Keep
guess
talking,
I'll turn
Kyle.
him up.
Testing, 1 2 1 2, testing.
He's-
This is Kyle.
he's
This is
fine for
Kyle.
me.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm good now.
I've never had to turn
Okay,
him
cool.
up this much in my entire life. This scares
Yeah,
me for
right?
when he switches
Yeah.
back over to his mic.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's
Okay. Cool.
Just if you swap back to your mic, Kyle, give us some advance warning.
Yeah. For real.
So actually, I'm gonna
We don't
try
want our
this. If
eardrums
if I
explode.
put my headphones out as a test, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, so let me just close my computer Discord, which I no longer need. Okay, cool. So, let's see. She would say, so you want to go mystery prize and demon info. Is that right?
And the tank, of course.
Oh yes, the tank is already good.
It's already good, yeah.
Tank's already good. The tank might need some repairs, so there might be like a little thing involved there. We'll get.
Is this a fetch quest?
What do you mean we'll get to that?
That wasn't all the information. If you're talking, we can't hear you, Kyle.
I'm not talking. I'm just looking it up.
Okay. Making sure.
Okay. So the motorcycle one is called the Devil's Ride. That's what it's called. The
Sounds like an
which one?
awesome porn name. No one laughs. Jeez. Tough crowd. tonight.
It's funny. I'm sorry. I didn't say
The Triceratops one is called, the Triceratops one is called a Demon Grinder. And the one that Chukka and
That's
Clonk are
the
working
gay
on.
porn one.
Wow.
Oh, actually, I think I got this backwards. The one they're working on is called a Tormentor, and yeah, this one here, the Triceratops one is the Demon Grinder, and this one is the Tormentor. So that's what they're called. So let me see here. The Devil's Ride is complete. The Devil's Ride is missing wheels, but you're not trying to get that right now. The Tormentor is missing its harpoon flinger, and its armor plating is corroded, but otherwise it works fine. How
about the grinder?
The Devil Grinder.
Gavel grinder? What was the
The Devil Grinder. The Devil Grinder actually is in full repair, so never mind. There is no fetch quest.
Good.
So, you guys will indeed get the Triceratops.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes.
So there's that.
You're all I ever wanted.
Oh. And then the one that's like a tow truck is called a scavenger. So yeah, they all have cool names. All right.
All right, so we're getting the demon grinder. Is that correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. And I think we agreed upon getting the information on the demon and trading in the food and water she was giving us for the mystery box. Yes.
So she'll look at you, Romeo. She'll say, I've only heard rumors, but it's just whispers. Can you come over here, dear?
So you're trading us stuff for whispers.
Wait.
She did not offer anything more.
I will solidify it. Wait. And
All
so
right.
she said,
I do.
okay, so Romeo comes over, and she takes her hands, and as I mentioned, 2 more hands pop out, so now she has 4 hands. And the 4 hands all touch your face.
I don't like it.
There are 2 hands that are like caressing your
Are
forehead.
they
There's
baby
2
hands? Can I just imagine little
2
baby
hands.
hands?
The 2 that popped out are indeed baby hands.
Yes.
So she has 2 regular hands and 2 baby hands. And so the 2 baby hands are caressing your beard and your cheeks. And she closes her eyes and she starts to meditate. She takes her 2 regular hands and she puts them in your ears. And she takes her baby and starts putting them around your mouth. And so
This is what we call
Jesus.
foreplay.
No way.
and then she goes, yes, okay. I used your DNA. That's why I needed to touch you all over. And I liked it. And she winks at you.
Gross.
So there's a group. There's a group of pink demons. I only know one of their names. The name I know is Guinevere Gast.
Guinevere Gast?
Gast. G-H-A-Z-T.
Can you throw that in chat?
Yeah.
Weird way to spell Guinevere?
Yeah, it's hell. They spell things weird.
Or is it just that? So it's a whole group of pink demons that are doing this. Is Guinevere the one that has my son?
That would be the rumor part. I don't know. I know she's in the group, but I don't know if she's specifically the one involved with your son.
I see. Well, I feel like this isn't the information I was promised, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean? I told you I gave you more than you was promised. I told you I give you a name. I also told you there's a group of them. There's a team. There's a team of people that are out to get people and out to have your fun.
About a specific pink demon, you told me that there are multiple, and that this might be my pink demon.
No. They're all working together and they're in one location. They're a team. They're called the Pink Power Demons.
They're all in one location, you're saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what type of demon they are?
No.
Do you know the
what they would
location?
be weak to?
What?
What they would be weak or resistant to?
Demons. Whatever demons are.
That's so helpful, thank you. What are demons? I'm from the fucking material plane, my guy. Like, I don't know. I'm a traveling musician.
Yeah. Also, if they're all in
Romeo.
the same place, where's that place?
Let's see.
She's not super helpful, is she? We need to get that motorcycle.
Ezra
guys
just
are
kind
being
of watches his
ridiculous.
party members attempt to wheedle this gang leader out of more information than she told them she would give them.
I will definitely say, hearing that the whole group is in one place, I thought you meant like a huge organization spread all over the place. So hearing that they're all together and this is the name of where my son will be is a little different. I thought it was like, there's 9 of them. We're in 9 different locations. Here's the name of one of the locations. It may or may not be your son.
Right. What I would say out of character is, hypothetically, if it was some sort of fetch quest where you had to work your way up, at least she would get you on the bottom of the ladder. You had no place to start before.
Right, but that's not what we agreed upon. It's not that it's not helpful information. It's that it wouldn't have been what I was promised.
Gotcha.
But no, Cast is one of the demons. It's a group. They're all together. My son will be there. Why did you need my DNA?
I had to see if your son was like the Ryan I've heard of.
What? But how did you...
It's like a scrying thing. Okay, and then you can do insight if you want.
Y'all are definitely peering too deeply into the
I think
DM's
she
reasons
just likes
for
to
doing
collect
things.
people's DNA. Now she
Yeah,
can
I
do
don't wanna-
spells on you.
That's what I think. I don't want her to be...
Why don't you roll me insight? So,
Yeah.
on a 14, It's not that she wants it for spells or anything. She was just fucking with you and wanted to put her fingers in your mouth.
Yeah.
I knew she was fucking
Gross
great.
ass.
Right.
Her and her
Well,
baby hands.
Yes. What was I gonna say? Yes.
And she has no idea on locations or anything.
No. I will say, out of character, obviously this stuff is part of its homebrew because obviously Ryan Reynolds isn't in the book. And so this whole section, like the part about your stuff, this whole section, this part is, but the sun stuff is obviously homebrew, so I'm trying to breadcrumb feed it to you, and I'm not just like, here's all the information at once, you know? So,
Boo.
yeah.
Y'all are being
Yeah,
awful
I
mean to
would
Kyle right now, I
location
will say.
and be like,
He
"How's
likes
that?"
it.
Thank you. Okay, so moving on. And so, then, if you didn't like that, you might not like box number whatever. So, mystery box. She goes, well, the other thing I have, after you pouted about that info, I don't know if I want to give you the other info. And she goes, but a deal's a deal. I can tell you about the other warlords. So,
Azra's ears perk up at that. Maybe literally. I think Alfears reacts to, like, how elves are feeling.
at various times, the warlords are constantly fighting and bickering. So, who's a warlord now might not be a warlord a month from now, and someone who was rising in the ranks before is now a new warlord. Like, you know, they come and go. But the current gang, as they stand, there is Bitterbreath. He's a horned devil, and he rules over... what's his gang called? They're called the Marauders. Then there's Feanor. She is an evil archmage, and she rules over the Golden Doom. There is Princeps Kovic, a chain devil, and they rule over the Eighth Remnant. Save forward to book area. There is Smiler, and he rules over Smiler's Defilers.
Excellent. Exquisite.
I love this.
How many dice gave you? That's 4, right?
That's 4 of them so far. Bitterbreath,
yeah.
Feanor, Princess something, and Smiler.
Oh, you think it's Princess. So did I. It's actually not. It is this. Princeps with a P.
Princeps?
Yeah, let me see if there's this other up and coming one, but they're brand new and they haven't really made a name for themselves yet. So I don't know anything about them. I can't. I just heard rumbling like this is brand new power. Let me see here. That's a thing. That's a thing. Those are future things. Oh yeah, there's one more. Okay. One of them is a wereborn.
He's a werewolf.
Like it says what it does. What it says on the tin. He's literally a person that can turn between a person, a boar, and a hybrid person boar.
I thought you said bull.
No,
Nope,
wereborn.
Oh.
The werebull is coming up later.
Oh, no.
The werebor. His name is Raga Draga. Raga Draga.
Raga Draga.
Nice.
Yes. And he rules over the Gorguts gang.
Gorga.
Gorguts gang.
It's a
Incredible.
little too similar to Gorgon for my liking.
Gore, guts, and glory gang.
Yes. So those
Just
are
so
some
you
of the
know-
people you'll have to watch out for.
Beautiful. I have them written down in the Hell Fridays chat.
Thank you.
And you also said that Ryan is Guinevere Gast.
One of the gang of pink devils that took Romeo's son Ryan is Guinevere Gast.
Yes. I think what she thought is it'd be funny if the twist was that Ryan is secretly going to do that.
Oh, that just read the last 6 words of that sentence and not the first part.
Yep.
It's hard.
Yes. Ryan has transitioned and is no. You would prefer to be called Guinevere now.
Christ.
The some typos line. All right. So she goes. Was that one more to your liking? Was the mystery box worth it?
Yes, I believe so. Information in a setting such as this is precious. Thank you.
Oh, and I guess technically you wanted to count them as like a new hypothetical gang. The pink power demons could definitely be considered like a new source of ire and power that's growing. But they're not technically warlords. But yeah.
There won't be anything once we're done with them.
I don't want to take down the gang. I just want to get my son back. I'm not really a fighter.
What if he's
may-
joined the gang?
One of them may immediately lead to the other.
Perhaps.
Okay.
It must be a nomadic tribe if they always stay together.
Oh, they're all nomadic. Everybody. Sorry, I should have said that. The whole point of the Infernal War Machines, everybody has them. And they're all driving around all the time. And everybody's territory is where they are currently. And so there's not like bases of operations. There's just like, we're driving, get the fuck out of our way.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kind of out of game, kind of in-game question. Could Maggie give us enough information to recognize the insignias of any of the 5 gangs that she told us about? So that, like, if we see symbols or, like, gang signs anywhere in Avernus, we could say, oh, this is territory for the Smilers Defilers.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure that was established.
Going forward, I would point out, like, you would recognize this symbol as blank, yes.
This
Does
is
that mean
a
she would also have a symbol for the pink power demons?
They might not have one yet.
Do not have one, as they are not a technical gang.
Boom.
They're still playtesting their insignias.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Same
a
thing with
workshop.
Guys,
Same
we
thing
should
with that
totally have a
mystery-
gang sign.
Same thing with
Kyle.
Same thing with the new mystery gang that's on the up and coming that nobody really knows about. That one doesn't have any official leader, as far as people know, or official insignia. It's just a mystery unknown gang.
Oh, I thought you were
Gotcha.
connoting that the pink power demons were that gang.
No, neither the
no.
Pink Power Demons nor the Gorguts gang have set symbols yet, right?
Oh no, the Gorguts gang does. The Gorguts gang is a symbol of a boar, for example.
Okay, never mind.
Yes. So the thing is that there are 2 unknown gangs. There are the unknown gang that you literally know nothing about, except they're mystery and they're new and they're uprising. That's the only thing we know. The second thing is the pink one. So there are 2 that are mysteries. That's why. That's why the confusion. Train of thought. Yes. So everyone's going to be in Infernal War Machines. And she'll say, "That's what's weird about me and my gang. We stuck out this territory. We just stay here." And so everybody stays away from Fort Knucklebone, and we stay away from them. But everyone else, it's just a free-for-all out there.
Did we leave the insignia on this war machine that we're getting?
It doesn't have one, so you could either A, put Mad Maggie's symbol on it, or B, you guys could create your own, and you could be your own gang. That's just allied with Mad Maggie's.
Because I think people won't want to fuck with us.
But I
What was that, Romeo? I'm sorry?
I'm in favor of Mad Maggie's because I believe people will choose not to fuck with us if they think we're in Mad Maggie's gang. It's
Could
like,
we put
get
ours
ready.
like next to hers so like we know that we're aligned? So like power in alignment, and
What is
we
that?
can do our own thing as well.
What I would say...
You guys have to think about what you guys would want as a symbol, but you
What
can
I would
always
say
think
is
about
that I agree with Maggie's on there now, if Maggie is okay with this. And later, we can put either our own symbol as a group or individual insignias for each of us surrounding Mad Maggie's.
And I say the only thing I could think of possibly is she knows we're going off to do fuck what, and we could make a lot of enemies, making her enemies if we use her symbol too.
Well, yeah, or we could establish ourselves as powerful foes to be reckoned with, and therefore increase the reputation of her gang.
Right, but they know that she's in a stationary place, so they could definitely all come for her and always know where she is. So, something to think about. We have to think about Mickey.
Maggie, what are your thoughts? Do you mind us utilizing your insignia and weaponizing your reputation?
I think using me as a shield is not bad, but using me as a sword, not great. Because I think that Cooper's right. It will break down the ire on me. But what I could say is, if you guys could figure out what you want your insignia to be out of game, I'll give you guys like a week. You'll have a week to think about it or talk about it, unless you guys can pick one now. But you could also think about it. And then I'll weld your symbol on there, and then I'll do the little squiggle thing. That means like similar to or adds to, and then I'll put my symbol. So it lets them know that we're linked, but we're not the same.
Okay.
Could we do like a sword and shield kind of deal? And like, is there a symbol for
Ooh, that's pretty good. I like what I'm not in the group. Jukes doesn't get a vote, but I like what Azra just said.
There's I put an insignia idea in the Hell Fridays chat because this should not be taking up our time right now, but it can be after the session, before the next one, we can be talking about it in the chat.
And
I like that.
That's actually rather badass.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh, so yeah, if Gray, Chris, and Max agree to it, we can just sign off on it now. But
shit.
Max is typing now.
Max, the person, wants to have Romeo suggest an insignia to honor your fallen comrade, but Romeo, the character, has no reason to do that. So,
But Eris just suggested it. I kind of like that. I had the bunny ears, and every time someone dies, we add something to the symbol. So it just gets full.
What if instead it was a glaive instead of a blade?
Hey, that's good.
I will also say that my glaive, it never really got talked about, but Randolph's glaive was very specific and artistic and had been passed down through his family. So doing his glaive, if it can be adequately described, would be more unique than just a normal glaive as well.
Yeah,
I think that would be sexy as hell.
Let's do it.
Okay, deal. So I wish I had like a judge's gavel so I could be like, all adjourned. We made this agreement. And so yeah, she welds a symbol of the companion being slashed through with Randolph's glaive, and then she also adds a little tilde and then her symbol, which is Mickey's face with her face combined into one face.
Oh, that's
like
bad. That's sort of good, and it was so bad.
No, it's like if her and Mickey were one person. That is what the symbol looks like.
Mickey, are you in a relationship? I didn't know.
I thought Mickey was like her son.
Yeah, Mickey's my boy. Mickey's like it's like putting on their Mad
your
Maggie
boy,
son.
or like
No, like ew. No, it's like when you go to a mechanic and it's like Jonathan and Son blacksmith. Like this is Maggie and Son gang.
Okay, I mean,
I just need the world to know that Juniper made a statement that caused a devil to go, ew, what? Ew.
As if that is so unheard of. We're in hell.
All right, anyway, let's get a move on, please.
That's just completely normal and acceptable for an Avernus.
Right.
So, yeah. Alrighty. So you now have this Triceratops vehicle. I'm gonna give the party access to it. If you guys want to like name it or something, you totally could. Is it sentient? I don't know. Maybe.
Can we name it Sarah?
It's a transform. It's Optimus Prime.
I go for Optimus Prime.
There is actually a Triceratops form that worked for Grimlock in the Dinobots. I don't remember its name off the top of my head. It might have been
to incorporate the word crime into it.
Okay.
We just name it like the
Sarah, by
devil
way,
grind or
ran
something.
before conference in case people did not get it.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with the devil grinder. Like, I kind of like that.
The devil grinder? Hell yeah.
Well, especially if we name it the devil grinder, then it's sounding like we are grinding up devils. You know, like we're taking them out. You know.
I mean, I do love that. Kyle, may I look up stats for it in D&D Beyond? Do you mind?
So, 1 second. I don't mind because I'm gonna have to give you a stat block anyway. But here's the thing. I think I did what Matt said because I'm pretty sure I was supposed to give you a tormentor, but you guys like the demon grinder better, so I'm just gonna double check that.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Yeah, just give us what stat block we should be using.
Yeah. So the demon grinder is way more powerful. So we'll swap that.
We'll take the demon grinder.
The demon grinder is now the one Chuck and Clark are working on. You guys got the tormentor for all intents and purposes. But yes, so look up tormentor 5e, and that is the stat block.
Okay, so here's the problem immediately.
Okay.
Its creature capacity is 4 medium creatures.
Oh, yeah, it's 6 now because I said so.
Okay, cool.
Ding!
We bolted 2 little sidecars on.
Oh, it is not very sturdy, y'all.
Two people have to ride on the outside. It has 2 like seats on the outside, so 2 people ride on the outside.
Oh, I kind of love that.
I guess we could stab things from the top, but
yeah, you're gonna want to put your 2 people with high ACs on the outside.
Or people that are best at scouting.
Or ranged attacks, yeah.
Or the most persuasive.
Okay.
Yeah. So how I'm ruling it is there's 4 seats on the inside, and then you can fit as many as you want reasonably on the outside. Yeah.
Sure. I love that.
Okay. So, does it say how large it is?
It is huge.
Huge is 3x3?
That is correct.
So this one here is now the demon grinder, which was gargantuan. How big is fucking gargantuan? 4x4?
That's 5x5. No, it's 4x4.
Alright, so there we go. That's now reflective. So this is actually how big it is, and this is how big it is.
Good God.
Awesome.
The scavenger is huge, and the devil's ride is large. So this actually should be bigger as well.
I bet it is.
This should be 3x3. There you go. So that's how big her machines are sitting around the yard.
Good Lord.
So no complaints to the name Shaggin' Wagon then?
Complaints. Complaints are had.
Shaggin' Wagon.
Shaggin' Wagon it is.
We are not calling it the Shag. Romeo is welcome to call it that. We are not calling it that.
Yeah, so
Guys, we should name it the Pile Driver.
So yes, it is called a tormentor. Tormentor is like a class, but yes, you can name it whatever you want. Yeah. So, you guys are happy. You now have. I've given you guys permission to move this. You can now drive around the tormentor.
So, do we all have access to move it? Woo!
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Fun fact, Kyle, I do not have access to move Gallus.
Huh. Yes, you don't.
He is immovable.
There you go. So Mad Maggie will be like, so I think we're good here. Unless you guys like need to take a rest or something, but oh wait, you guys want to
We lost you there for a second, Kyle.
we need to figure out how we're getting to the Blood Citadel was the other thing.
Here's the issue. We cannot possibly know where it is because Avernus, as you mentioned, several times, keeps changing.
We will
Yeah.
find a way.
Yeah, I think that's what Lulu be like. I think we just have to kind of, unfortunately, wander around Avernus until A, I get even more memories back of specifically where the Blood Citadel is, or B, until we happen to find it.
Even if you got memories of where it was, it would be changing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I will say the only thing that's kind of true is, like, for example, there's a thing called the Stygian Dock. The Stygian Dock is always by the River Styx. So if you find the River Styx, the Stygian Dock is nearby. So it's like the things are relatively near what they should be near, but where those things are always changing, if that makes sense.
Okay, so in general, their relative distance to each other is more or less fixed?
Yeah.
Or are there specific things attached to other specific things?
Both.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we can assume that the pit of Shumrath will always be relatively near the obelisk. Or the arches of Ulok will always be near the bone branches. Right. It's not exact. This is not a science.
Yes.
But
something like that.
We just need to wander around and kill shit until we find it.
Yeah.
All right. I think then in that case, I know that Azra is pretty low on resources right now.
Oh yeah.
How's the rest of the party looking?
I would like a long.
Let's go nap. So
Yeah,
which
are
part
we
of
allowed
this
to rest within
handprint is the
Yes.
most comfy?
She would let you spend the night.
Mickey,
That
sleepover.
It's fantastic.
So the whole party gets a long rest. We are still level 7.
Aww.
I braid Mickey's antenna.
You sure?
All right.
No,
Yes.
Hey, we're still level 9, yeah.
7. Everybody gets a long rest. You wake up in the morning, and Mad Maggie offers you all breakfast. It is infernal bugs and like infernal water, which is like a mud. So she offers you mud and bugs.
Thank God Azra is immune to disease.
I go, hey Ryder, could you make us some other food?
Juniper, you would turn down. Come on,
Azra is going to pass Juniper some of his rations, and he will accept the food from Mac.
Can I use prestidigitation to clean the bugs and water?
Yeah, you clean up the water, and it starts to turn into water, and then it immediately gets muddy again.
All right, you know what? I'll drink it. I don't want to be rude.
But the bugs are clean. The bugs are nice and clean and cooked, and so it tastes like chicken, but it's bugs.
Nice! It's delicious! Holy cow! Guys, that's great. You don't know what you're missing. You know what? I will take anyone's helping that doesn't want theirs.
You would be surprised what bug flesh can taste like, given proper care and culinary preparation.
I'll stick to my rations. Thank you.
More bugs for me, dog.
Yeah,
They are not for the tender of stomach.
8. From 9 to 8.
Things in my mouth.
I picture you just like Pumbaa and Timon just like shoving bugs into their mouth and then smiling like.
Ew. That's disgusting.
So
I would
as you
say-
guys,
You're gonna have
you
hellish
guys
gas
are-
later.
Wait, Eris, did you have something to say?
No, I was just gonna do like, I don't want that shit or something. Yeah, I was just gonna add to it, but it's
Oh,
okay.
Eris is. I guess the owl
Yeah.
doesn't want to eat bugs.
It was
whatever.
gonna be funny though, cause I imagine that she'd be like, oh, here you go to Eris, and then Eris just start gagging, and like she's about to throw up, and she just throws up her rations that she starts eating, cause pellets. That's how she keeps her inventory. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
But if you'd already eaten them, why would you... No, never mind.
Is said, well, at least I didn't regurgitate my food and then eat it again.
For the record, as you guys are about to head out, which 4 of you are inside the tank and which 2 are outside the tank?
I'll be on the outside because I could use some alone time.
I will also be on the outside.
Oh.
Okay.
Here's a question, Kyle.
Yeah.
Does it require land vehicle proficiency to drive the tank?
That's an amazing question.
Oh, that is a good question.
Because I know I don't have land vehicle proficiencies.
I also don't.
I imagine most of us don't.
Unless you get it from your background, you're very unlikely to.
Pretty much only folk hero, yeah.
That's so weird. I took a long rest and it still didn't give me my action surge.
So
back.
no, you can drive it just fine. If you were proficient, you could add your proficiency bonus to any check made inside that vehicle. But any of you can drive it, you just drive it without a bonus.
Okay. Do we know what the usual check is to drive it? Like what stat is most commonly used? Intelligence, dexterity, wisdom?
Question.
Kyle's like, stop asking all these pertinent questions.
No, this is very important for this. So,
I am the only one asking pertinent questions. Thank you very much.
Let's see. So the tormentor. It only requires 1 driver. So as long as the 1 person drives it, it looks like it's just an action to steer it and helmet.
You're sure it's not check?
No, it says right here. It says action, helm, drive, and steer. Harpoon flinging is 1 crew member can use the harpoon. It's a ranged weapon attack, blah de blah, and it has a reaction as well.
Right. It's not going to be on the stat block per se. This is more a question to you, Kyle, as to which party member will be best suited to driving. I think Azra will probably volunteer to drive.
Yeah.
But if someone with higher, say, dexterity, like Gallus, or better wisdom, like Ryder, is better suited to it, let me know.
It actually looks like it does not matter because, according to what I read in the book, for any checks you make while you're driving, you use the vehicle stats. So you don't use your dex, your strength, anything like that. You only use the ship's stats.
Gotcha.
Now, if you were proficient, you could add your proficiency bonus to the ship's stats.
But none of us have land vehicle proficiency anyway, so it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, so you will just use the ship's stats, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then Azra will volunteer to drive the vehicle.
Okay. Does someone want to be in charge of the ballista?
Gallus.
Okay. So Gallus has the harpoon. Azra's driving.
So I had kind of wanted to be outside, but there's only 2 seats outside.
I don't mind sitting inside if you'd rather be outside. I just thought it made more sense for a tank and a mage to be outside.
Mm-hmm.
But, like Kyle said earlier, more than 2 people can be outside the tank.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It only requires 2 inside the tank, 1 to man the weapons, 1 to drive it. So you could have the other... Juniper and Eris are free to do whatever they want.
Okay, I want to be outside.
Okay.
I think Eris would stay inside, and she just every 5 minutes she'll be like, "Are we there yet?" To Azra.
I guess we got our.
We are going to get there when we get there, Eris.
Alrighty. So Mad Maggie sees you guys off. She'd be like, "Well,
Mickey.
Good. It was good. It was good. Good seeing ya. Good meeting ya. I hope it goes well. Go give him hell out there." I see what I did there. Barnabas flies over and he's like, "Farewell, y'all. Good knowing you. Have fun, cool cats." Barnabas Oh yes, Romeo. I'll give you another chance. Give me persuasion, Romeo.
Hey, Romeo.
Life of adventure, Barnabas.
Hey, Romeo.
Good friend, Romeo.
Take a guidance with you.
Oh yeah.
I tried to say it before he rolled it so that it would be
That
legitimate.
is true. I'll allow it.
Oh, yeah. So, it didn't show my D4, but it was a 4.
Oh, no, there it is. That's a 28.
Wait, Romeo, who were you asking about? So what brings you guys down to Avernus? Were you asking the party?
I was asking Juniper and Ryder because they were outside, but that was kind of small talk as we drove around.
Okay.
So it's not urgent to be answered. I just, I was under the impression you already left. I was filling time.
Okay, it's RP in the chat. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
On a 28, Barnabas is like, man, I haven't seen the road, and I don't know how long. I'll just, I don't have a body anymore, but what's good times, man? I'll tell you what. And then Maggie overhears this. So Barnabas will be like, Maggie, my dear, baby, honey, can I go out on the road one more time? Can I just go out and see the world one last time, baby? One more. And then
Who are you, Elvis? Like a creepy Elvis? Like, what is going on?
I told you I'm going for some kind of weird infernal Elvis fonts thing going on.
Please give this skull to Max and let him RP him.
No ragtime, Cal.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He starts doing putting on the Ritz.
Okay, so you now Max, Romeo, you have convinced Barnabas, but you now have to convince Maggie. So I'm gonna need another persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance again on him?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to look at Maggie. I'm going to say, Maggie, the true sign of a good leader is making her subordinates happy. Barnabas working in your name, but getting another chance to travel safely will make him happy, and that will bring joy to your constituents. I'm going to roll a perception. Perception, yes. And that would make you an exquisite leader.
Constituents.
I want you to get a nat one, and she'd be like,
No.
It was logo.
24.
Yeah, Maggie will be like, I do love my dear Barnabas. He's been with me for a long time, but I know he used to be a wanderer back in the day. And she starts to tear up a little bit. You notice her tears are made of fire. And
that's
she's
not healthy.
got like fire rolling down her face. Mickey reaches in one,
tears.
Mickey reaches into one of his pockets, which you realize he's not wearing pants, so he's literally reaching inside of one of his like folds in his body, and he pulls out like a handkerchief, and then he pulled out of his potty pocket and he hands it to her.
Hands it to
To Mad Maggie because she's crying tears.
Oh.
So Mickey hands his pocket fold handkerchief to Maggie.
Juniper repeats, I think that you're autumn colors. You should think about wearing clothes.
He looks down and he goes,
It'd really bring out your eyes.
You would get the sense that his groan means these are clothes. And
what do you look like naked?
Juniper!
I'm sorry, we were all thinking it. These are clothes.
I guarantee you we were not.
I'm thinking about part of this right now, not Mickey.
That's right. Hit it. He's out of here.
Yeah, Mad Maggie cries, and she's like, "Go, Barnabas, go before I have to say goodbye." And so you now have Barnabas.
Oh yeah, can I control part of this?
I don't think he gets to have Flame Skull stats, because I think you maybe just having a Flame Skull would be OP. So
that might be a little much.
I disagree.
Now, one thing I might say, Kyle, is that typically with a familiar, they don't get to make the attack action unless you give up your action to do it.
Yes. That is true.
Which might adjust the stat change a little bit.
Yeah. I
Still
would
a
say,
CR4 creature, which is insane to give a party member.
Yeah. I would give up all of its spellcasting. He doesn't have his spellcasting. I think I'm okay with the multi-attack if you, like you said, gave up your attack. So if you give up your attack, you can use his Fire Ray twice.
All right.
No, let him have Fireball.
It's not Fireball. It's only a +5 to hit, and it's literally an average of 10 damage. So
We already have 3 worthless charges of Fireball that I've never used because we haven't fought anything that isn't immune to fire.
Oh, that's a good point. You just got another fire weapon.
Dude,
Well,
yeah, it's all
you know what?
balanced. Like,
He
don't even worry
He
about
can
it.
give a help action, you know?
He can
Nah.
give the help.
Or familiars.
Wait,
Use
real quick, I am comfortable with him losing literally every spell in that repertoire except for Mage Hand. Can he keep Mage Hand?
Oh,
He does not have a hand.
Sorry, say it again. You want him to keep Mage Hand? Is that what you said?
Yes. So he can
I
continue.
think that's fine because he doesn't have hands. So if you ever wanted him to like pick something up or eat something, or he needs so I guess he can have metaphysical hands.
Nice.
I guess I'm okay with it.
Just to spell Mage Hand as needed.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, deal.
Okay.
I was gonna ask something.
What's up?
So if I walk up to this man and then I use Control Flame, can I extinguish him or is he gonna stay alive?
If you want to start
Like,
combat,
I'm just curious. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just curious.
Well, first of all, he has magic resistance, so I think he would get a save on that, and he'd have advantage on it. Hey, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Also, even when it dies, it just comes back an hour later.
Oh.
So
That's nice.
maybe don't put out Romeo's new friend.
Yeah, I just curious. Sorry, yeah. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Absolutely incredible.
Right now.
All right. So.
Jess just walked away, so.
Oh, she's here. I can see her.
Oh.
Okay. So, you guys, head on out.
Autobot, roll out.
Did you just roll initiative against me, Romeo?
yeah, but I was joking.
Oh, okay.
All right. What? I didn't tell you to be that tiny. Oh well. There we go. Reveal.
Oh god, there's so much that I can't see.
There's
Oh, there we go.
God, it's such a big map.
It is.
Oh,
I don't know
fuck
why
me.
it's like that. I don't remember doing that, so
You didn't bring Barnabas.
I didn't bring any of the NPCs.
You did bring Maggie, actually.
Oh, I did not.
We have a stowaway.
Barnabas is not an NPC. He is my familiar.
Oh yes, Max. Also, since you have Barnabas now, I can give you the ability to roleplay him. Please keep him like some kind of cool '50s character.
All right.
He's Danny Zuko from Greece, but a skull.
Yes. Danny Zuko, Fonz, Elvis. Yes, any of those. Yes. Kyle maybe played him a little misogynistic, but maybe he'll lose that as he gets to know Romeo. And so,
Romeo's not misogynist.
what?
Nothing. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, because it'll rub off on you. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, that's
Plot
how I
twist.
did.
Barnabas turns Romeo into a misogynist.
Yeah, it turns him into one.
Alright, so I guess we's getting moving.
I like that. That's better. Top row. Well, I like what you just said. Top row is outside, and then bottom and middle are inside. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are driving along, and you're driving through like the wasteland that is Avernus.
I have an extremely important question for the tank.
Yeah.
Does it have air conditioning?
No.
Fuck! This is miserable.
If any of you want
No,
to use
I
a
think-
cantrip, I would let you use like cantrips to cast the cold, whatever cold cantrips there are that I can't think of right now.
Eris would probably be casting Ray of Frost, like
Either your Ray of Frost, thank you.
on, inside
On
there,
the
like
thing.
Eris, you are a godsend.
As a matter of fact,
Yes.
prestidigitation can chill up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour. So I will
Hey!
chill the tank for an hour, and then every hour I will just redo it.
Oh shit,
Very
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
On the opposite side, if you wanted to cool both the inside and the outside, if Romeo wanted to cool the outside with prestidigitation while Eris cooled the inside with Ray of Frost, that might also work.
We love to see it.
All the things.
Yeah, you guys are just driving around fucking AC on fucking hell.
At a time.
I can't believe we've reinvented HVAC in Avernus.
You guys should just quit heroing and sell this. This is technology that should be sold to the masses.
We introduced ACs to fucking hell.
Alright, so we are moving.
Yes. A plume of red dust billows in the distance. You drive closer. And as you drive closer, you notice that the plume is created by a large infernal war machine barreling in your direction.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. The ballista is ready.
I was gonna like bang on the ceiling and say, "We've got company."
This is what's driving towards you.
Holy god, that's so big!
That's what she
driving.
said.
Is that actually driving towards us? Like, does it seem like it's barreling into us, or just maybe our general direction?
Oh no, it's barreling in your direction. You notice as you get closer, its crew consists of boars and rats wearing goggles.
So it's the boar.
I do
bait.
believe we have found the Gorgots gang. Or perhaps more accurately, they have found us.
He's so cool.
This is Raga Draga.
I can't wait to kill
He
him.
reminds
in
me of
Devil's Hammer.
who's the guy from the Ninja Turtles? Is it Bebop, Rocksteady?
Splinter?
It's Bebop or Rocksteady. Yeah.
No.
So there's those cat people, and then there's also the pig people, and then there's obviously Raga Draga.
This is the boss? We met the boss on our first fucking outing?
Yeah, apparently.
He's a baby.
You met a boss. Yeah.
Kyle rolled a 7 on the random encounters table out of a D100, so we get to fight a boss.
Yeah, right? Like, hello, Daddy.
The
Nice to
ballista
meet
is aimed and ready.
The incoming oh, by the way, guys, you put a coin in, right?
Sure.
Yeah, or else it wouldn't be moving, right?
would hope so.
What?
I mean, if we didn't, it wouldn't be moving, right?
Yes, it had no fuel when it was at Maggie's.
Yeah, so we're down to 3 soul coins.
I will
So,
mark
yeah.
that in inventory.
Yeah.
Thank you,
When you
Max.
put it in, the machine comes alive, and it's like.
Is it like Knight Rider?
What?
I would rather it not talk to me, please.
That's what I say to Kyle, but he never listens.
Well, I guess you could call us Hell Riders.
What'd you say,
I
Max?
said, I guess you could call us Hell Riders.
Yeah!
God damn it.
Anywho, this is bad.
Yeah, this is super bad, actually.
Based on what you now know about the machines, that is a demon grinder. Based on what you know about the machines you found at Mad Maggie, this is a demon grinder. So
Just
it
heavily
is
modified.
bigger and badder than yours.
What's the speed of our vehicle?
Our vehicle speed is 100 feet.
So, just a question. It might be dumb, but it might not be dumb. What if I cast haste on the vehicle?
I don't think you can.
I think vehicle
I
says
don't
creature
know.
specifically.
Haste
Oh, well,
might
creature,
specify
yeah.
creature and not object.
Yeah.
I hate that.
And the
Okay.
Tormentor being a vehicle is not a creature.
But it can talk, so...
That's because the soul coin that you're burning can talk.
So
It
target
should be
the
going,
Oh, I forgot. We're literally burning a soul. That's right.
Yeah. But it would say,
What
it
if I-
would say, ooh, the bird feels so good. When I was alive, I could help people.
Azra
And now-
just, like, places his hand over the coin to shut it up.
Amazing, love it.
I just wanted to let you guys know that you're burning someone evil. He did admit to murdering thousands of people, so you're burning a bad
Wait,
soul.
then
I don't think you
If I
understand
were to
how moral
cast-
absolutism works.
so if I were to cast haste on the coin, it would be like a super soul coin.
This coin is not a creature.
Never mind that.
So this thing is literally coming towards us.
Yeah.
Does their vehicle have the same speed as ours? Would I have any way of knowing that based on how quickly
You don't
they're
know
moving?
because you don't have the stat block for the demon grinder. You only have the stat block for the
Right.
I can physically see it right now. Is it currently going?
Oh, yes, I see your point. Okay. You would guess by looking at it that yes, its speed is also 100.
Diplomacy time.
So we could run forever, or we could just attack it, hopefully. Or
It looks
talk.
like theirs has a lot of ranged options to gun us down.
Well, we only have the one ballista.
I think we stop here and let them continue to approach and try and talk our way out of it. That's my vote.
And if that doesn't work, we can
kill
explode
them.
them with powers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm willing to give them a chance to try talking them down, but Azra does not think that's going to work.
I would definitely say everyone be ready for combat, but I'm going to try and diffuse any negative situation before combat begins.
You also know that as long as 2 people are in the machine, 2 people can stay in the machine, and the rest of the 4 can do whatever you want as far as the attack goes.
Yeah, Azra's going to stay at the helm.
Yes. All right. So
Azra's also going to keep a guidance cast on himself at all times.
as the demon rider, driven by the were creatures, drives towards you. Oh, interesting fact. Since Avernus has no moon, were creatures can do whatever the fuck they want.
Nice.
That's wild.
Can I be a werewolf?
So he's driving towards you guys, and he is like, "Hey, fresh blood, get him!" And so he's gonna drive you. So from here he can go 100. So
That's, I mean, on top of us.
I know you guys aren't trying to maneuver or run or do anything. All right.
I will leave that.
I don't want him to ram us. I'd prefer if he came up alongside
You
us.
guys get the sense. You guys get the sense he's going to ram you.
Yeah, let's not let him ram us, guys. That's just going to ruin our view.
I mean, Azra is absolutely going to try to keep that from happening. But, like, if he's taking an action, I can't take a simultaneous action. I don't know what order things are happening in.
That's a good point.
Does he get, like, a dexterity to maybe, like, pull to the side or something? Like a check?
I don't know what we're waiting on right now.
Oh, I'm checking something about how if initiative works any differently because he's gonna ram you before you guys get to go, I think. So I don't think you can exactly unless you're ready to dodge. It does say technically that the driver, as a bonus action, can dash or disengage. So that is something that, but not as a reaction. That's the problem.
Yeah, as a reaction, I have the juke, which allows me to get advantage on a dex save. So if I get a dex save, I have advantage on it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought. if he's gonna ram you, you should get a dex save to move out of the way. You can't. Otherwise, it'd just be like, I use my action to ram him, and I use my action to ram him. You know what I mean?
Unless it's an attack roll against my AC. Because the tank has an AC. I'm gonna say it doesn't have a lot of HP.
Oh no, it does indeed. So its ram is indeed a dex saving throw. So it's going to attempt to ram you, and you may juke.
100% I'm a juke.
I'm going to put up the initiative.
So we rolling?
Yes.
So 2 people have to stay in the tank. I'm guessing, Gallus, are you going to stay on the guns?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I would think that technically Gallus could also get sneak attack on the ballista, as long as he gets the stuff for sneak attack, because the ballista is basically just a heavy bow and arrow.
You're worried about the ballista is not a finesse weapon.
Oh, it's not a finesse weapon. There you go. That's a good point. Thank you.
I'm gonna apply my guidance to my initiative check, I think.
Guys, I got a nat 20!
Yo!
What'd you get?
26.
Praise me.
Why are my rolls so trash the last week?
Because they want your story to be spicy.
Okay, I'm good.
Are we resolving their first action before we start, Kyle?
Yes, indeed. That's like their surprise,
cool.
kind of, sort of. Yeah.
It's not very surprising. We were readied for it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they launched themselves at 200 feet per 6 seconds out of their fucking hideout. So I think all of that we just did occurred in like a 2-second span.
What was I trying to fix? I was trying to add that. Let's see. Okay, so, he's going to be on the out, he's going to be fighting, he's going to be driving, he's going to be on their ballista. 4. They're going to have...
Yes.
Yeah, all 5 of them are actually inside their tank.
Hi.
That's
Yes.
So,
How convenient. All 5
I
of
mean,
them
the
are
stat
inside.
block.
You mean the stat block what?
One second, I'm just checking that. Let's see. Yeah, the werewolves are doing directly off the
We
chopper.
can't hear you, honey. You need to be near your phone to speak.
Sorry, you don't need to hear anything. This is me talking to myself. Sorry.
Doug, I love you, but get back.
That is 2. There's like 2. Okay, yeah, and he's driving. Okay, yes, they are all. It specifically states where all 5 are stationed, and all 5 are inside. So
I never saw them then.
here's the thing, though. Because they're inside, you would know this from your tormentor. I don't know, guys, if you know this. The helm offers 3/4 cover, and the harpoon offers half cover. So it's not like you are impervious because you're inside the machine. So the same thing with those 5. You can still target them with things, but they get a cover bonus for being inside the machine. And you can also attack the machine itself. Okay.
Could we jump on top of the machine and get inside?
That is something you can attempt, yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So, they've been added. I now need to roll initiative 3 times for them. They rolled really badly, so it's a good thing they get that surprise ram. Okay. So we will start with their ram. They get up to here. and they attempt to ram you. So please give me a dex saving throw, Azra.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does my aura of protection apply to saves that the tank makes? Given that I, the driver, am the one trying to make the save to avoid it.
Do you get the benefit of your own aura?
I do.
Then yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna roll it just straight from the tank's dex and just add 4 to the results.
Yes.
Oh, that went only to the GM, but that is a 22, my good sir.
Woohoo! Beat that, motherfucker.
I wonder why that went only to the GM. That's weird.
All monster stat blocks only go to the GM. I don't know why that's the setting. But
Gotcha. Interesting.
I think that's actually a Beyond 20 thing.
It is.
Okay. It looks like on a half save, there is no damage. So there's no like half damage. Okay. So that is
so they come ramming at us, and Azra pulls like a perfect, beautiful donut in this incredibly unwieldy vehicle, and just manages to avoid their strike completely.
Nice.
Yeah,
Azra, after finishing it, is gripping the wheel white-knuckled, going like, I have no idea how I did that, and I cannot replicate it.
Nice. Question, Kyle. I had gotten a nat 20. Does that mean
Yeah,
now?
Oh, 100%. With you. Okay. What I will say is, Azra, just so you know, as driver, your action is to drive. You get a bonus action. That does mean you can't do spells and stuff. If you want to drive, if you choose to be stationary, you can just do whatever you want as Azra.
Okay, so my action is moving the 100 feet, and then I can bonus action dash or disengage. You said, is that correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. I love that. Thank you.
Okay. So that is, and you obviously have your own bonus actions if you want to cast a spell or something. But yeah.
Right.
So Juniper, you are up first.
Okay, I have questions.
Yeah.
Are we stationary next to them right now?
Temporarily, because they attempted to ram you. It'll depend on if Azra decides to move the tank on his turn or not. But yes, as of right now, yes.
Okay. So we know technically a long jump is strength based, yes?
Yes.
So does that mean I can use my strength to jump up or pull myself up on top of their vehicle?
Yes, you could. What I would add though, real quick, for purposes of when we want to start driving, Infernal War Machines provoke opportunity attacks as normal. When an Infernal War Machine provokes an opportunity attack, the attacker can target the vehicle or any creature inside.
Okay.
Or in our case, on it as well, right?
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
Does it look like there's a clear way inside that?
It's open is what it looks like.
I think there's like these slits that they're like. Oh, I didn't mean that. I would say that blue thing. Let's pretend the blue thing is like some kind of like door.
Okay.
Like a tank. You have to like unscrew it and then it opens.
So the only way to get in is from the inside?
I mean, you could definitely so you can reach them through this crevice here in between the red top and the red bottom. It's hard for me to point out what I'm talking about. Yes, let's say there are various points that you could stab or punch or cast a spell through. There are various points that you can see them, but if you wanted to get inside the machine, you would have to go through the blue dome.
Okay.
But if you just want to stab or cast a spell, you have access to them from here.
Right, but they have cover, so it's going to be harder.
Yes.
That's why I'm trying to figure out potentially if it's possible to get inside of it. So I need to know.
I can dimension door you in there.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. Just be careful you don't accidentally dimension door into someone else. Can we abstract that a bit, Kyle? Can we see it like it takes X amount of X squares of movement to get in, or an athletics check to pry open and get inside?
Yeah, I was going to say it would be like we talked about the long jump to get over, and then once you're over there, let's say it's like you'd have to go 5, 10 feet to get to the blue, and then that would be like, the jump would be the 10 feet, and then you'd land here, and then you would do an athletics check to try to pry it open, and then you could move another 5 or 10 down into the beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is what I would like to do.
Okay.
So am I rolling a strength check? Am I just rolling straight strength?
Your jump is your athletics plus 10 feet, right? That's the thing. So since it's a 10-foot jump, you are good. You jump across.
Okay. All right. Then I want to do the athletics check to attempt to open the tank.
Yes.
Go get him, Juniper.
15.
Now we get to watch Kyle make up numbers from nothing.
Would you say 15?
Yeah.
I will say on a 15, you get it partially open, but not completely.
Okay.
So if you have a bonus action, you could probably use a bonus action to open it. The rest?
No,
I don't think that's not a thing.
I'll do that next time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action Whispa inside the tank.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't just do that in the first place. Like, why are you bothering with
I didn't want to be trapped in there, okay?
Oh, that is some bullshit.
So Whispa is now in the tank.
Yep,
and
that is true.
I will action surge.
Oh, I want to give you guys a little more movement availability, so I'm going to move you away from the wall. There we go.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm going to action surge. And I am going to use her to attack the driver, if possible.
The driver is the leader.
So that he probably has the most health.
You might want to go for one of the gunners, Juniper.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for a gunner then. I'll go for a gunner.
Yes. So that would be one of the were-rats, or the were-rats? Yeah, the were-rats are the ones doing the gun.
Question, with Unleash Incarnation, if I'm using her to do my attacks, if I unleash Incarnation, does she then get a second attack from herself?
I didn't understand what you just said. Say it again.
So, with Unleash Incarnation, when you take an attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. If I'm using her to attack...
Unleash Incarnation is intended to only be used if Juniper makes the attack, and then the Echo could also attack in conjunction with Juniper.
Well, the thing is that Juniper is making the attack. Yeah. It's just originating from Whispa.
Yes. When doing the FAQs with Kargar, the FAQs say that Unleash Incarnation can only be used if the actual physical person is making the attack.
Are we sure we did that? Because I'm pretty sure Kargar had specifically attacked through Kargar.
I'm sure he did that, but you are welcome to do whatever you would like.
Wait, no, what'd you say, Max?
I'm 100% certain we did that, but you are welcome to do whatever you like.
Okay.
I'm 100% certain that's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So what's your ruling, Kyle?
My ruling is Unleash Incarnation says you have to make the attack, but then the ability to attack the Echo through Whispa also says that when you attack through Whispa, it is your attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, because it just says here, Unleash Incarnation lets you make one additional attack from the Echo's position when you take the attack action. So your attack action is going through. It's like almost like an action surge. Your attack is going through Whispa, which is still your attack action. So you could then burn and Unleash Incarnation. Yes.
Okay.
I agree with that ruling.
What I was saying though was you have multi attack. you do have to burn an Unleash Incarnation for every one you want to use on those multi-attacks.
Right. Here's the thing: is it's one attack or 2 attacks per action, so I can only do it once per action. I just use my action surge to do this, so I literally can't use. It's whenever I take the attack action. Do you get my drift? So,
Yeah, so you get 2 attacks, Whisper gets 1.
Yes. But it's one action. Yeah. So I can't do 2 and 2.
Oh, I think we were doing Kargars wrong the whole time then.
Yes. I personally, I know that's wrong. I've always let people do it that way.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
Like, I always let people make multiple on each individual attack.
Yes. So what I would say is, that's fine. Here's how I'll rule it. If they're coming from Juniper, then let's say like Juniper makes 2 regular attacks, okay? Then you could unleash your Incarnation twice.
Okay.
But if they're going through Whisper, then it's only 1 per attack. So that's how I'll try to balance that.
That's fine. Cool. I just wanted to make sure everything was right before I did it. All right. So I am going to attack through Whisper, one of the gunners with a 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
With their adjusted AC because of cover. Forgot about that.
Well, Whisper is in there
I'm
with
in
them.
there.
Whisper's in there. Yep, no cover. Then you're good. Yes.
So that's 14 damage, and because of my feet, I can push them 5 feet. So that would push them off the gun.
Yes, it would. So we're gonna push this one away from the gun. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, we love that, Juniper.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna do my second attack. Hopefully, nat 20.
Very good.
Amazing. Yes. So I hit them with a nat 20. So I'm gonna do 2d8s plus 8. One moment. 2d8 plus 8. 14 plus 8 is 22 damage. And because of my crusher feat, one moment. When you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage to the creature, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of my next turn. And I can move them another 5 feet. Is he hitting a wall anytime soon, or?
1 second. So you did 14, and then it was 14 including the nat 20. Yeah.
The 14 plus 8 is 22. So first attack was 14, second is 22.
It's dead.
Excellent. All right, so who is on what?
So you technically don't know where the controls lead from the inside, but you can tell that Ragged Dragon is driving. You could guess based on the one you have killed, which was a gunner. The other one is also a gunner, and then the other 2 seem to be manning some kind of melee devices.
Okay. I will target the other gunner.
Okay.
And I am going to unleash my incarnation to hit them. Hopefully. Does a 15 hit? Remember, they don't have extra cover.
On a were-rat will hit.
Okay. Nice. Max damage for 16, and I push them 5 feet.
Is that on every attack?
Let me double check. I assumed it was when I hit. Oh no, it's once per turn, so I don't push them. Sorry, I just assumed when I hit.
So he stays on the gun. We now go to Gallus. You are manning the harpoon. Do you want to shoot the harpoon?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, finesse or a ranged weapon. So it can use the sneak attack.
It can use sneak attack.
Sneak attack bonus stuff.
You just so you know, you have 10 harpoons. You can always pick them up after the battle if you stop and pick them up. If you guys are on the run, you don't get those things back.
Okay.
So, do you have the stat block for the harpoon, Chris?
No.
So let's see. Action harpoon. +7 to
Oh,
hit.
that showed just the image. What the fuck?
Deals 2d8 +2 piercing damage.
Okay.
Are you going to shoot a person, or do you want to shoot the actual enemy machine?
I'm going to shoot the actual machine.
I feel like we're going to kill all the people before we kill that machine. It feels like it has a value.
Oh, you also Juniper had loosened the top, so it'll be easier for someone else to come in if they wanted to come in through the top.
Right. Ours. Well, then again, ours only has 60 HP.
What I will say, if we leave theirs intact, we can take it.
True.
But if we don't want to, we should wreck it.
Well, I think even if we didn't want to, I would hit the people because we're not confident enough in the HP of the thing.
Yeah.
That's true. Theirs is big and nasty.
Okay, I'm targeting their other gunner.
Okay.
Is Juniper on top of the machine right now?
Juniper is on top of the machine, yes.
So would he get sneak attack for having an ally close enough, or the geography is weird in the layout?
That's a good point. Juniper, even with Juniper has to climb down the ladder, but I think Juniper is 5'10" away from it.
The question also is, does it count as our tank is right next to their tank? You know what I mean?
If he was shooting the tank, yes, but since he's shooting a creature, the creature is 10 feet away from Juniper, but isn't there a second part, if you're hidden, that you get sneak attack?
Yeah.
If he has advantage on the roll for any reason, he gets sneak attack.
Which you don't.
Or if he has an... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you could hold your action, and then see if Juniper or someone else gets closer, and then you could trigger the harpoon, and that would get you sneak attack.
But then if nobody gets closer, you lose the action.
Yeah, that is correct.
I think it's harder to take the action now, and then hopefully on subsequent turns you'll get the snipe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get down there. Or Wispa is. Either or.
But
Wispa doesn't get a sneak attack.
Wispa does not.
I know she doesn't get count. But I'm almost afraid to go in there by myself, though, because I'll just get slammed.
Yeah, see, I think it's smarter to just take the action, just because you don't want to risk losing it potentially. I would hit... This is another gunner, right? This guy right here?
Yeah.
Hit the gunner.
Does 17 hit him?
17 does hit.
Hell yeah!
8 plus 8?
2d8 plus 2.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I always take these this. Half cover and 3/4 cover and all that. 1/4 cover is +2 to AC, right? And then half is 5. I don't remember.
Exists. I think it's half is +2 and 3/4 is +5.
That is correct.
So
if he's half, he has a +2 to his AC.
the gunner has...
Gunner should have half cover.
Yeah, I believe they all had half except the driver who had 3/4.
That is correct, yes. Okay, yeah. So if he has half cover, that's a +2, which means yes, you hit, yes.
That is 15 damage.
All right. Does that kill it? It does not. It's really close. It's on death's door.
Right.
Give me my sneaky dice now.
So that is Gallus. Azra.
All right, so I would kind of like to position us a little bit more advantageously. I also want to get us into a position where we can see if they have any reinforcements coming from that base they came out of.
Mm-hmm.
So on Azra's turn, we are going to go. I can only move myself and the tank, so everyone else
I
has
got it. Yeah,
to
I
move
got it.
themselves manually. We're gonna move over there.
Okay, good.
Juniper has
Sideways.
abandonment issues.
Juniper sees us circling around it.
Yeah, if you were gonna leave her, I wanted to say, hey, let's not get further than 5 feet. But you're fine.
Azra was not going to leave. The fact that any of y'all think for a goddamn second Azra would leave Juniper in that vehicle alone.
I knew you weren't going to.
What I am gonna say, what I am gonna do, if I move away from this thing, it gets an opportunity attack on me, right?
Yes.
Okay. And if you're looking, Kyle, at the raking sides ability of the Tormentor, I have to enter that 5 foot range to use raking sides. It wouldn't work if I'm moving around it, right?
Yeah, you could move away and then move back in, but just moving around wouldn't do.
Gotcha. So what then I'm going to do is I'm going to take the disengage action and then just do this. So essentially, Azra's taking a wide turn around it and then slamming the sides of the Tormentor against this vehicle to grind my sides against it.
Kyle, we can't hear you at all.
Oh, is Kyle talking, or could you not hear me?
I can hear him from the living room, but I don't think he
I
can
think
hear us
he's talking to himself reading rules.
To try.
No, I don't know about that. Kyle, we cannot hear you. We can't hear anything you're saying. I'm hearing you from the living room.
Yeah, you haven't heard a word, bud.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Rip in pieces, friend.
See, I knew he was talking too much to just be talking to himself. Although he does talk to himself frequently.
I was going to say, he talks to himself quite a bit.
Hello?
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 Oh, I heard that.
So, do that, and it gets to make a dex save.
That is correct.
So.
The DC is 13.
It has a +0 to dex, which is weird, because it's a fucking vehicle.
My man, it's so big. Have you ever tried to drive a bus?
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. So let's see.
It doesn't look like they have any mirrors or backup cameras either, so, you know.
It fails, so it's going to
Hell yes.
2d10 plus 2 slashing. Please roll.
It's going to be 14 slashing damage.
Alrighty. To the vehicle.
So Azra rakes these sides against the side of the vehicle. Come on, you son of a bitch.
If we kill everybody
I'm going
inside,
to enjoy turning you
we
into
could
slag.
compare and see which one is better. And maybe we could heal the one by stealing parts from the other one.
Alright.
Okay, that is the end of Azra's turn. I don't have any actions left. That's a full action and bonus. I'm done.
Now we have Raga Draga! Raga! Raga Draga! So Raga Draga is driving. It's going to action. It's going to drive. Bonus action. It's going to disengage. So it can also do something similar. Yeah. It's going to try to ram you guys again. So it's going to pull away. It's going to bonus action disengage. To pull away. And then...
Baby, you know I'm juking.
So yeah, you juke, and then please give me a dex save.
That's going to be a 21, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah, that succeeds. So nothing happens.
So
Azra is a fucking wizard at this,
I hate to be
apparently.
this person to myself, but I'm on top. What does that mean for me?
Let's see. Nothing.
Could I do like a strength check to hold down or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to give me either athletics or acrobatics to try to hold on. Yeah.
I'll definitely use athletics. Someone wants attention. Okay. Oh.
I hope you guys enjoy this type of battle. 'Cause there's like 5 or 6 of them in here.
13.
Ouch. You do succeed, though. You hold on.
Fuck yeah.
So that team ran to disengage and you drove. That is Ragged Dragon's turn. Ragged Dragon. Eris, your turn.
You know, I just noticed Eris has a +2 to her athletics, but on her actual strength check thingy, she has a -1 because she only has 8 strength. It's weird.
That means you have a minus. Well, yeah, that should be you're proficient in athletics, but you have a minus because proficiency adds a proficiency to something, even if you're bad at it.
Okay, I see. I understand. Okay. My turn. Yes, it's my turn. I would like to go over with Juniper.
Okay, you can fly, so no check needed.
And then I would. They're all underneath. They're all in the car right now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in the car.
I would like to tidal wave inside the car.
Interesting.
You have to be able to see the point that you're casting tidal wave.
Yeah.
She can't see, but she can see the enemies. She can see into the vehicle.
Kyle's like hoping this is not going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It will also hit Whisper, but yeah, I think you could, yeah.
I mean, that's just a bonus action to come back, baby.
Sure. The Deviant Grinder is... How big is it? It is, on the inside, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, so 20 feet by 20 feet. So there's 400 square feet inside the Demon Grinder. So if you have a spell that does like a radius 20 or a, like cube of 20 or anything like that, you're good. Because it's 20 by 20, so.
Let me see.
I mean, 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, it could hit all of them depending on where they are in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The map is not giving us a good enough explanation, you know what I mean?
I would say, yeah, if it's 30 feet wide, you're going to hit. So you're good.
It's 30 feet long, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then yes, I would do that in there. And
Okay.
like, to my knowledge,
dex
the
saves?
water... Wait. The water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing and protecting. And within 30 feet of it, and then it vanishes. Okay, I'm sorry, I was reading something. Because I didn't know if the water would just magically disappear or if it would stay in there and just drown them. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to roll.
They get dex saves?
Yes, sir. And I'm
so
like, 10 fucking damage? Horrible.
Wispa's dead.
No.
And then I will do 4 dex saves.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Real quick. Do I know which one's driving it?
Yeah, Ragged Drag is driving.
Ragged Draga? Okay, then I'm also going to use my meta magic and make sure that he gets disadvantage on his save.
Okay. That's good because he would have passed. You had 3 failures and 1 pass, which was him. He will then get disadvantage. He will fail on the second one, so good job on meta magic. So that's 4 failures, so they all take 10 damage.
And they're all prone.
Actually, 1 is dead, because the one had already taken some damage, so this was the last damage the were-rat needed, so it's dead now.
Bye-bye.
So that is that. And then they're prone, so let me do that.
Eris tidal waved in the middle of that tank?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Question. Where's the water leaving from? Are they drowning?
It pours out the openings and the crevices. It's not airtight. It's not a submarine.
Kyle's like, stop your shenanigans. But I love our shenanigans.
What? Okay, was that everything, Eris?
I don't think I have a bonus action, do I? Let me check. I can bonus action tidal wave again. I'm kidding, no.
Didn't you bonus action to meta magic or no? I thought you did.
I don't
Only
think that's
should quick and spell.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
okay.
magics are bonus action, but some aren't.
Yeah.
All right. It would be the were-rats' turn. They are dead. Oh no, sorry. The were-rats are later. These are the were-boars. The were-boars are both going to use half their movement to stand up. Boom, and boom. And then they're occupying the 2 melee attacks. So let's take a look at those.
Are they gonna leave Wispa, who killed one of them and grievously wounded
Wispa's
another,
dead.
alone?
Oh,
Whisper died from tidal wave.
Whisper died from
Oh,
tidal wave.
tidal wave killed her. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Well,
You're good.
Don't worry,
were-boars.
she'll come back. Romeo, 0.1.
Yeah, I knew one, so I should be after those 2. I was going to bring it up in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'll move you down because you have a point 1. Okay. So the first thing they're going to do is one of them has a wrecking ball, so they're going to aim the wrecking ball at Juniper or Eris.
Oh no.
So let's go with Eris
Wait,
because
who
she just
has
did
a
that
wrecking ball?
Their vehicle does.
No, who's manning it?
The
One
werewolf.
Okay.
I said the 2 werewolves were doing the melee option, so one of them's going to be one of them's going to hit Eris with a wrecking ball. So let's do that.
She came in like a wrecking ball.
I feel like Azra sees it coming. Is like, "Fuck, Eris, look out!"
So that is going to be a 26 to hit Eris.
Oof.
It misses. I'm kidding.
You liar.
That's going to be...
Wait, don't tell me the... Blah, 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 blah. Do not say the damage yet, please, sir.
Okay.
As a reaction, I'm going to say to this guy, you would hit a poor defenseless bird? What a fucking terrible asshole you are, and use cutting words to reduce the damage dealt by a wonderful D8.
Okay.
The worst cannonball I've ever seen in my life.
8
A wrecking
damage.
ball.
How much? 8. Okay. So let me roll what it does.
So that reduces the damage? That's sexy as hell.
It could be attack roll, or damage, or ability check.
Oh my god, I love
It's
that.
really busted. Like, it's...
Eris, even in taking off... You took 51, but then minus 8, so you take 43.
Holy shit.
Sorry?
Holy
I
shit.
think I just wasted a reaction.
Question.
Maybe don't
Could
put
that-
it out in front of that wrecking ball,
Question.
y'all.
No, the question is could it even hit her considering she's on the tank? Normally,
Yeah, it has a
would
range of it has a range of 15. So yes.
But would it be that close? That's what I'm saying.
As far as I know, yes.
I think that's meant to hit the other tanks. Jesus.
Well, the next thing has to be because it's on the front of the machine. So the next thing is a chomper. That has to be the machine, and it only has a range of 5 feet. So that makes sense. But the
if that had hit our tormentor, that would have reduced us from 60 HP to 7.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah, because guys, the tormentor is so much more important than me. Who's
Well, we
less
can
than
heal
HP.
you. We don't have mechanics.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yo, Eris, you're fucking welcome, my guy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Jeez.
All right. So that's the wrecking ball, and then the chomper. The other werebore is going to activate the chomper and try to attack the demon grinder.
You just saved her life.
Doesn't matter what
So
they're
this is against the demon grinder. JD, that's a 22 to hit.
That just barely hit. The AC is 21.
Yeah. And then so the damage is 27 damage to the ride. That is the chomper and the wrecking ball. The were-rats are all dead. Rider.
I'm sorry, that was 22 damage, you said?
22, yep.
Alright, having just watched someone take massive fucking damage, I'm gonna try to jump onto the other tank.
Come on over. Come on over, baby. Oof. I sound horrible. Who lets me sing?
My phone just glitched out. All I heard was a jumble of noise. What do I need to do?
It's your turn. You do whatever you want.
May I interrupt really quickly before you do that, Ryder?
Yeah.
Because there are two things on the Tormentor's sheet that I don't understand.
Okay, sure, yeah.
It says damage threshold 10, mishap threshold 20.
Yes, we have to deal with mishaps and stuff. Let me go open up that page.
It breaking down and not doing what it's supposed to anymore.
It's about to get fucked because that did so much damage to us.
Damage threshold. Infernal war machines have bulk or armor that allows them to shrug off minor hits. A vehicle with a damage threshold has immunity to all damage unless it has an amount of damage equal to or greater than its damage threshold.
Okay. Okay.
So any damage taken previously that was less than its damage threshold, it heals back because it shouldn't have taken that damage.
It just ignores. Well, how about that mishap threshold?
If an Infernal War Machine takes damage from a single source equal to or greater than its mishap threshold, it must roll on the mishap table.
Oh, fuck. I don't get, like, a save to avoid the mishap?
No, that's just the table.
Well, that sucks. Okay, give me a mishap, buddy, because that was over my mishap threshold.
Okay, so we're going to find the mishap table. All right, why don't you roll me a d20, please, Azra?
It's a 15.
On a 15.
I actually start working better. My speed increases by 20.
No, on a 15, you are shedding armor. The vehicle's damage threshold is reduced by 10 until this is fixed.
All right, that means we don't have a damage threshold anymore.
So how does one fix it though?
Yes, there is a repair DC. So for shedding armor, it's a strength repair check. So you roll a strength throw, not like athletics, acrobatics, anything like that. It's literally strength. And so you roll strength, and I know the DC, but you don't.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, Ryder, go ahead.
All repairs work like that. There's like 20 different ones.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm still going to try to jump onto this thing.
Oh, sorry, one more thing. Repairs cannot be made by the people who are actually operating the machine. So, Azra would have to say, hey, one of you guys who's not me or Gallus, please fix the machine. So,
or we stop somewhere and fix it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Now it's Ryder's turn.
Alright. So do I need to make a check to make this jump, or am I just using movement? That's what I've been trying to ask.
Yes, what is your strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, you're good. You make it right across.
Alright, sweet. And I'm going to try to pry the top open to this tank real quick.
Oh, wait. No, sorry.
Using a little more movement.
It wouldn't be movement to open the tank. It's an athletics check, but the DC has lowered because Juniper partially succeeded earlier.
Alright, well,
he
athletics.
moved over the tank. Moving into the tank, he means. If you want to go in the tank, you have to...
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you fail on opening it, so you are just standing on top of the tank with Eris and Juniper.
Well, Eris also needs healed, so...
Yeah. True that.
Question is how...
I am at 3 hit points.
Well,
I'm blood-flooding words there from Romeo.
If it's best to heal you, or to use my only 4th level for a death.
Okay.
What's with the look?
Hopefully by next turn we have those last 2 werebords
Say we didn't
dead.
hear what you said, or use my 4th level blah.
Oh. Or use my 4th level for a death ward instead of healing.
What's a death ward?
You are unable to die at least once for 8 hours. So if you drop to 0, you go to 1 instead.
I like that. I like that a
So
lot.
Final Fantasy auto life.
It's up to you.
Hopefully we're inside by the time those things go off again. So I'm just gonna give you a cure wounds and pray to God that that's enough to keep you on your feet. So where's my cure wounds? There it is.
Oh my god. I just now got it.
Go ahead and take 28 points of health back.
Nice.
Nice.
That's that's some good
I
touching.
appreciate that. That is really good, actually.
Any bonus action, Ryder?
It's literally eviscerate handles.
Class features. Let's see here. Not class features on my thing, but bonus actions. Yeah, I don't really have anything.
Actually, I think we messed something up. I had ruled on Juniper that opening the hatch was an action, so your attempt to open the hatch would also be an action. So we'll say that cure wounds, you did healing word, which is a bonus action instead. And
all right, so let's see how much you get instead for that.
I thought he wanted to be on the top with Eris anyway to heal her. Did you want to get inside the tank?
He said he wanted to get inside.
I'm doing shock trooper triage medic. I'm like working 3 jobs at once.
Okay,
here.
gotcha.
Okay.
So let's retry with a healing word instead.
So yeah, Eris, take the 28 damage back. You're going to get different healing instead.
13. Still respectable.
So you get 13 instead of 28.
Don't worry, you'll get a health next one.
All right.
Yes.
So that's
If
right.
we're still out here by next turn, we're fucked anyway.
Romeo. Max?
I'm not one. I'm thinking, sorry.
Okay.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Let me read a spell real quick.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo? The
Which
question is not
actually
where,
means-
but why.
Why? I was gonna say, yeah. Well.
Romeo, why is you Romeo?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to Misty Step as a bonus action inside this tank.
Nice.
Please open it.
God, that's so sexy.
That's good.
I'll jump in there with you next time.
Now, what does it take to open this hatch?
Stay in the bottom 2 rows down here. But yes, so to open the hatch,
He's on the inside.
I know he's on the inside. That's why I'm saying. That's why he should be down here. If you're on the inside, there's just a nice, easy little thing. So it's a free object interaction to open the hatch from the inside.
Now, you say a free object interaction. It takes my action? Or...
No.
Object interaction is a separate type of action.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's free. It's like
It's free.
It's like, you know how like you can drop your sword for free and then pick up a new weapon? That's your object interaction.
Yes. I am
You can
going
open the door for free from the inside.
I'm going to reach into my darling little bag and pull out a darling little flame skull. And I am going to say, Barnabas, you get them. I'm going to let in the cavalry. So I'm going to open up the hatch while I start shooting flame rays.
But are they immune to flames?
You don't know.
Demons? Are
They're
they?
demons and devils. No, they're just werewolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bet
Cool.
they're immune to flames.
Hell
So
yeah.
Did
I'm
I-
gonna use flame
Did I
skull.
accidentally delete Barnabas? Where the fuck did I find it? Serious.
What'd you say?
I had to find Barnabas' token. I found it.
He thought he
Oh,
accidentally deleted
yeah,
him.
you did. Look at that. Anyway, so this will be, so for the record, I think what I want to do is have Barnabas be within within 5 feet of this guy, which will still allow him advantage because he's prone, even though it's red.
Yeah.
So, I think. Yeah, so he's going to go there, and I'm going to roll 2d20s here.
Yep.
For my advantage. And now it's funny because I rolled a 23 off the 2d20s, but that is also my roll. So 23 to hit.
Woo.
All right, buddy. I got
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, Kyle froze up on me.
Come here, Bob. Okay, as you're saying, because the 5, I see what you're saying. Okay, yep. So yeah, 23 will hit Raga Draga.
All right, let me roll that sweet 3d6 fire damage. Oh, 18!
Oh, my man!
Woo! Hell yeah!
Oh, we love to see it.
Barnabas is a familiar fools. All right, so anyway, that was my first attack. Barnabas is going to use his other flame ray as well.
Yeah, he's not gonna say anything creepy while he flames all over everyone, is
Well, he's now RP'd by Max, so he should be less creepy.
I'm gonna deliver a nice line after the turn, as opposed to disrupt the flow.
Spicy.
That will be an 18 to hit. Oh, excuse me. Yes, an 18 to hit.
Okay, 18 will hit.
All right, another 3d6. 12. Still
Not
pretty
bad.
fucking good.
30
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, honestly, what the fuck?
Kyle's regretting giving him as a familiar now, isn't he?
What is... All right. So, I mean, you rolled a really high persuasion. I mean, I want to reward that. So,
Double really high persuasion now.
yeah, you rolled 2 high persuasions. So maybe Barnabas will get sick and he'll develop a cough. And he'll get worse.
Only time will fight an enemy that I can hit with fire, honestly.
Maybe when he's away from his mistress, he gets down to one little
I
fireball.
think in general, Barnabas is nerfed by the fact that most things here are immune to fire. That is how Barnabas is nerfed.
Yeah. But anyway, Barnabas is now going to say, "Well, it's getting hot in here. Play me a tune, Romeo, and we're gonna fight."
Oh. Jeez.
You know,
I don't know
we're
if that's
rocking
better
out.
or not. At least he's not creepy, but.
It's getting fiery in here.
Oh, I forgot. One thing the book says is he is super pompous and like about himself. So just so you're aware. Okay. Cool.
I went last and still did the most. Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Barnabas is just.
So the door is now open. That's Romeo's turn. Juniper.
Hello, boys. Okay. Who whacks that friggin' ball?
So you're not sure which, because they both look like similar controls, but either of the werebores, either left or right of the werebores, do the chomper and the wrecking ball.
Excellent.
Could perhaps an investigation be rolled or a perception?
Yeah,
maybe?
if you want to try, you guys don't have tech checks. Yeah, that's perception. I would say investigation to see if you can figure out which one is which.
Perception sounds much better.
I think because you're doing a specific thing, I'm going to go investigation.
All right. Nope. That's fine.
No.
I was going to get revenge for Eris, but it's fine. Has either of them been attacked before?
No. Well, tidal wave. They all got attacked by tidal wave.
Question. Here's the thing. Is the controls for the ball would be closer to the back, would they not?
You could think that.
I think that's information you would have gotten on your investigation check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Because I think here's the thing. It may be at the back, but it can swivel all the way around. So it can hit at the front, it can hit, it's, you know what I mean? So it's, yeah. It swivels.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one closer to the back. I'm assuming it's this one. Where is Romeo? Is he literally attacking this one as well?
Well, Romeo, in theory, I'm going to switch Barnabas and Romeo. So Romeo opened up the thing. Barnabas was just shooting at the boss because he had advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just unsure about where everyone's placed. So is there a space directly in front of this guy which I could go?
You could go diagonal from this one. And you can still hit it diagonally.
What's his size?
Okay, he's technically small. Could I not share a space?
He's actually tiny, so I believe you can occupy the same space as Barnabas.
There you go.
Okay.
So if that's the case, honestly, I'm just going to put Barnabas over myself and assume that we are always together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Unless I specify.
Juniper is going to attack this one. And I am going to do an Unleash Carnation. I don't know if I had to say that before or after. So, let's go. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does.
Okay. 11 damage. Okay, I'm going to go for another one. A nat 20, baby.
There you go.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d8 plus 8.
That's a spicy meatball.
So that's going to be an 18. Is he alive?
For 18 additional damage. Let's look. Yeah, he's alive.
Okay. Then I'm going to Unleash Carnation. And I'm going to attack from Whisper. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit.
For 13 damage. Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
How? 11 plus 6. Oh, no, wait. 11
I mean,
plus
because he's not a
18.
were-rat, and the were-boars have more HP than a were-rat. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, this is a were-boar? Oh, this is a boar. Okay, so they're different.
Yeah. The two were-rats are dead.
What the hell is going on outside? Jesus Christ.
Right?
That must be a drag race or some bullshit. Okay, I mean, that's the way it is. I am going to move to the side in case someone else wants to jump down and hit a boar. So Wisp is going to just float above me, I guess.
That's fine.
Right?
She's just like ninja posing on the ceiling.
All right. That is Juniper.
She's like, I've got your back.
The were-boar is bloodied now.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Gallus, you definitely have sneak attack now.
Okay, you hit the one that is bloodied.
Okay.
Or should I? Should I hit the other one?
I would hit the one that's bloody. Let's try and finish him off.
Yeah, make it sure.
Yeah. Kyle, can you send the vehicle to the back so that Barnabas is under me instead of under the vehicle?
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Well, I appreciated setting Barnabas to the back so he was behind me, but then he ended up being behind the vehicle as well.
Yeah.
He's getting over.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, now I just look like a badass with blue flames.
That's
Nice.
what I wanted to happen in the first place, yeah. All right. Yeah, Gallus. Give me a minute to roll.
Oh, let me pull it. It's blood bad.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
So it'll be 2d8 plus 2 plus your multi-d6.
With somebody who has sneak attack, you guys couldn't have picked a bigger gunner, because I don't think any of you would apply any bonus to the gun.
Nope.
Nope.
Not even one.
8. So that's 17 plus my 3.
Very nearly max damage. God damn.
40. What did you say?
I have 46.
Oh, 46. I thought you were saying 46.
So I had 17 last
You
time.
want to check the history?
Yes.
So,
What?
12 plus...
That's 17 plus 12.
So,
29.
Oh,
Okay.
here we are.
Okay.
This is the
Nice.
best purchase I've ever made.
How much damage, Chris?
29.
29.
As a ballista bolt just sticks in that boar's shoulder.
Yeah. Good job.
I would say you came to the wrong neighborhood, but we came to your neighborhood, so it doesn't really track.
He attacked the wrong cat, baby.
Azra.
All right, all right. So there's 3 of them left. That is... I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I take the dodge action in this vehicle? And
Yeah, I think it was a bonus action for dodge and disengage, right?
You said dash and disengage.
Yeah, sorry, dash and disengage. It cannot dodge. The thing you have, the juke, that is your dodge.
Gotcha. I can't impose disadvantage on attack rolls against myself. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Can I pop a fairy fire? Ideally against just the 4 boars?
3.
3 boars, you're right.
What's the thing?
Fairy Fire's range is... Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube. So it would look like... that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think no matter where you're going to hit, you're either going to hit your friends or you and Gallus.
Well, I mean, here's the thing then. I'm going to bonus action dash. No, stop that.
Well, you have to. You mean disengage?
Yeah.
No. I'm dashing around it.
Oh yeah, you
So,
never moved.
so I'm not leaving its threatened area.
Yeah, you're not. That's true. Yep. Oh, then you could just drive it. Oh, you don't want to action. Yes, bonus action.
My action is casting Fairy Fire. My bonus action is dashing to move around the thing.
I got
Is that legal?
Yes, it is. 100%.
Fantastic. I would like... Does that also hit the tank? Or no?
Yeah. Well, unless Fairy Fire says creature, but otherwise, yeah.
Let me check. So each object is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Each creature is outlined in light. For the duration, every attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage. That's very good to keep in mind for this. So cool. The creatures get a dexterity saving throw. The object, it just happens to.
Nice.
Dex saving throw is a DC 15.
Okay.
Holy shit, all of them?
Oh, no, I thought the disadvantage was automatic. I didn't know that was part of the DC. Okay, sorry.
No. The disadvantage, the advantage is as a result of failing the dex.
I get you now. Yes, okay, let me do that.
Objects don't get a saving throw, but creatures do.
Okay. So what was the DC?
15.
Yeah, they all fail.
Nice.
Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna start like circling around them, like pulling donuts on my machine. As they all get outlined in this silvery red glare.
All right. Ragadraga. Ragadraga is going to pull. He's going to disengage. Bonus action disengage. Drive around. Oh, that's a good question. How does Fairy Fire work on moving? Like, can you move out? No, because you're already affected by it, right? You can't.
It's
move
an instantaneous effect.
It's like glitter.
Yeah. Okay.
Once it affects you, it affects you.
That's what I thought. Okay, so it's going to disengage. It's going to pull back, and it's going to ram.
All right. All right, I'm going to make that dex... I'm absolutely juking to avoid that, so let's make that dex save. That's going to be a 25, baby!
Oh, man! Okay.
Hell yeah.
Azra's the greatest driver in the history of Avernus.
Guys, I gotta
And he has
say that
no idea
this
what he's
combat, we have just been magnificent.
Yeah,
Like, all of us are just really putting our best foot forward.
We are all kicking ass in some incredible way,
I
y'all.
almost never
Oh,
get
Ragadraga
nat
does
20s, and I got
stand up.
2 today.
Ragadraga does stand up from prone. He does do that.
Alan was gonna yell out, I started driving yesterday!
I'm
This
assuming
is
I need to make a
sad.
save to hang on.
Yeah, so that's Ragged Dragon's turn. Disengage in the ram. Eris.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So is he? So what are their stats when it comes to like how alive they are?
Okay, so far left boar is doing pretty good. He's almost at full health. Middle boar is
Bloody.
really fucked up, but not quite death's door, but fucked up. And Ragged Draga is not quite bloodied.
You have
Okay.
advantage to hit all 3 of them with attack rolls. Bear that in mind.
Yeah, and you might want to get away from the wrecking ball, dude.
Yeah.
It hasn't reached 15 unless you get. Oh, you can get inside. If you get inside, then you're okay.
Thank you.
Well,
I kind of
is
don't want to because I'm an owl. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die if I go inside. And I'll die if I
You
stay
stay outside,
outside.
you
It's a
also
lose. Yeah.
Well, if you go inside, it's a higher chance of getting down. If you stay outside, that thing might just KO you instantly.
Yeah, I would say move inside because you might get downed, but you probably won't die.
It has a 15-foot reach.
It can't reach inside.
but
the
it
can't reach inside.
its own-
Yeah.
I have a better idea. What if
Oh,
I
no.
like do my serpent thingy where I just jump up 10 feet, unprovoking anything, and then I just fly farther up so it can't hit me?
If you fly 30 feet in the air, that'd do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Before I do that, though, I'm going to. Is anyone inside there right now or no?
Yeah, everybody except for Ryder and you. Ryder and you are still up top, but Romeo, Juniper, Wispa, Barnabas.
Barnabas, do not tidal wave Barnabas, I'll cry.
Okay.
There's
He will
four-
come back. He rejuvenates.
There's 4 good guys inside.
Okay, I'm tidal waving everybody. I'm kidding now. I guess I'm gonna go inside. And
Come on over.
I'm gonna.
Come on over.
I would.
So
I
for
would
now,
wanna be
we'll
like-
say that because you're all inside, the actual width of the inside is this whole sticker. So you can go anywhere on here now. We'll just say Ryder is still up top. So now this whole thing is the thing. So,
Sure.
Okay. I would want to like be inside, but like above them, these two, because I want to do
It's probably not super tall in there, hun.
shit. Okay. I want to do icing Death's Frost,
what now?
but I don't. Icing Death's Frost. Is that what it's called? Ice King?
Icing deaths, you were right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to do that, but it's a cone and it's 15 feet. So if I angle this, like, what shot?
I
So
don't
if you
think-
from where you are, you can hit just these 2. Because it'll spread out like so.
Okay. Okay. And I can't be like above this. I can't be above Wispa. Or no, I can be inside Wispa, but I don't know if Juniper's in there.
Even,
No, Wispa is above Juniper.
Oh, okay.
Even if you were to get above them, it would shoot down but then spread out. So if you were, for example, above this middle one, it would spread out and hit Juniper and Wispa as well. Like it would spread out in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So Wispa's above Juniper, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Barnabas. Yeah.
No,
Above.
Barnabas
So
is-
Barnabas is with Romeo. That's all I meant. Yeah.
yeah, but let's say if but can I go into Wispa's space because she's like a ghostly thing?
Yes.
get what I
Yes,
mean?
you could. Yeah. But
Then
what
I can
Matt
do
is saying
that.
is even flying in the air, there's no way you could not hit your allies with that icing thing.
Well, if I'm flying above Wispa, wouldn't it just hit the ones in front of me? It wouldn't hit
Oh,
my
so you're
ally?
flying above Wispa and then angle it downwards in this direction.
That assumes
Yeah.
there's 5 feet of clearance above Juniper's head on this thing.
That would be a question for Kyle.
Yeah. I would think that there's not quite. I don't think you could fit 2 people on top of each other because you're right inside of a tank. There's like 1.5 people. So I'd say if a person is 6 foot, there's maybe like a 10-foot ceiling, so there's like 3 or 4 feet above Juniper. So I don't think you could quite fit.
Okay. Okay. Then I guess I'm going to tidal wave. I'm kidding now. I will just do the Ice King's death on these mans. These ones. I don't like these guys.
Okay, so you're just gonna hit those two with tidal wave. Well,
Yeah.
not tidal wave. Sorry.
And
With the icing thing. The icing thing is a
Yeah.
Cone.
Cool.
So yeah,
but I'm gonna
but a-
use meta magic so I can change.
Here's the thing, though. It's a
it
15
to,
foot
like-
cone. So doesn't it go 5, 10, 15? So it would be 5, then 10, then 15. So I think you'd have to, if you moved back, then it would
Move back.
then 10, then 15. Yes.
Yeah, it does that. You're right. Eris, that's fine, though. She has the space.
Oh,
Yeah. I just want to make sure we're clear that that's what's going on.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes. So you step back
Yeah,
and
I'll
you
do
hit
that.
those two. So they will do con saves.
Yeah, and I'm gonna change the output. Wait, they're not immune to cold, right?
We have no reason to believe they would be immune or
Oh.
resistant to any.
Okay, and then, but what?
Okay.
So you're going with just
Okay,
doing
then
it?
I'm going to. Then then I'm not gonna do that meta magic, but I'm gonna use the one to make one of them have a disadvantage.
Okay.
Which one?
You already have advantage on. Oh, well, yeah.
It's a spell, so.
Yeah.
This one.
Okay. So I will roll with disadvantage on that one. I got really lucky because if you had picked the other one got a nat 20. So they both pass. So,
They both have.
so that means they
They take half
12
of 25. Yes, 12 damage. And yes. Where's the entrance?
The one on the right is like on
okay.
death's door now. The entrance is above Romeo.
Okay, for sure. I just
So
want you to know. And
other
yeah, that's
Like if Ryder crawls through the entrance, he will come out here. Yeah.
Did either of them die?
okay.
No one died.
Okay.
They both succeeded.
Yeah,
Fuckers.
Yep.
This one's on death's door.
Yes,
and
that is
yeah,
true.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Were-rats are dead. Oh no, were-boars first. So, were-boars. It's gonna try to use the wrecking ball against Ryder.
Fuck.
Go.
I was trying to kill him, man.
Ryder, do you have the shield spell?
That is only a 15 to hit Ryder.
Ooh,
Thank fuck.
hell yeah.
So that's that one. And then they're gonna use the chomper on your vehicle.
No! I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I cast shield on myself on the vehicle? Or would I only
I
be
think
actually...
Shield says Shield has to be on yourself.
Shield range is self, but I'm driving the vehicle. Does that not count?
No.
I'm shenanigansing you as hard as I possibly
Nice.
can.
Yeah.
I would say that I would say like Shield of Faith or something like that like increases in AC.
Shield of Faith says creature. I can't use it on an object.
Yeah. I might have to think on that because I think a lot of spells say creatures. So would that mean yeah, for the purposes
Because
of
a lot of spells are not meant to work on bikes. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, regardless, it is chomping.
So yes, it's chomping. So
Please be lower than a 20.
yeah, it rolled a 2, so it got an 11.
Oh, thank fuck. We can't
So-
take that many more hits, so I'm really glad.
So that is the were-boars' turns. The were-rats are
I
dead.
love that the were-boars are having the shit kicked out of them. They're like, well, let's still keep using these choppers, though.
I mean, to be fair, if this thing had connected this wrecking ball, it might have taken one of us out.
That's
like,
fair. It very nearly killed Eris.
And
It
the
probably would
were-boar
have.
knows there's at least 2 of you in this machine. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's fair. They can kill our ass.
yeah.
It's definitely not attempting to attack us, which I love. Thank you very
We
much.
might be immediately upgrading to a demon grinder, though, which I love.
You mean taking both? Like,
Hmm.
We should
Okay.
fix one with the parts of the other and just make an upgraded
we
demon
develop.
grinder.
You are right, though. Kyle's strategy should have changed the second you guys were in the ship. Like once
It
you're
doesn't
inside
matter.
the
Too
ship-
late. Too late. You already did it.
I know.
No take backsies in D&D. This is for real life.
I think if he had 6 crew members or 7 crew members, the 6th and 7th would have been fighting you guys. But because the book says it takes 5 to man the ship, and there's 5 of them, I'm like, okay, I'm manning the ship.
Well,
All right. So, Ryder, you are up.
But they could have chosen, just as we could have chosen, to unmanned one of the outward fighting.
Oh, I know.
things.
That's Kyle saying that he should have. I agree with you. Yeah.
We
Let's
appreciate that
see.
you
So
did.
I'm in.
Uh-huh.
I made your first fight easy. You're welcome.
thank you.
Or we were just super elite. You're welcome.
What do you do? Okay, Ryder is now in the ship.
And I'm gonna be taking a smack at Big Boy.
Uh-huh. With advantage.
Hell yeah.
Right there it is. With advantage. Oh!
The 24 hits. Raga Draga.
Oh,
Who is this damage?
Well,
For 5 full damage.
he's doing his best, y'all.
Ryder, move! Ryder, move!
oh yeah. I forgot.
Yeah,
I could have
move
moved
right
that
here.
guy 5 feet, and I forgot, and I didn't do it. Fuck.
Ryder, move right here, please. Move to my left.
Wyatt, will you move 5 feet to Romeo's left?
Ooh. I could use my shield master and force this dude to get down because I just attacked him.
Force him to go prone, you mean?
Yeah, he will go prone.
Yeah, do it.
Fuck yeah, that's my bonus action. Shield master shove. I'm gonna try to shove it and knock it prone.
Master.
Fuck him
Nice.
up, baby. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm trying to pull something up. Okay, there we are. Okay. So, you have to do the shove or whatever. So that's an athletics check.
I was gonna say, which check am I doing? Not would it still be advantage?
You
No.
have advantage on everything, right?
Well, does fairy? I don't think fairy fire gives it on ability checks, does it?
Yeah, it's just
Fairy
a-
Fire specifies that any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, a normal roll.
Yeah. So regular athletics.
God damn it, that would have been a 19.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't get pushed down.
Damn it.
He's like,
Alright.
Raga Draga strong! Raga Draga stand!
I like how he just basically brushes off me slamming him in the face with the shield.
Someone is really trying to give you strong hints.
All right, Romeo. Oh,
Is Ryder gonna move those 5 feet on his turn?
Do your move.
There we go.
I felt like that
Avernus,
was
you
very...
did great. I got it from here. Lightning bolt!
Oh
Yeah!
my god.
Hell yeah.
As Azra just sees this bolt of lightning strike inside the tank and go, huh, I hope they're all okay.
Okay. So that's 3 deck saves. What should be blue and silver lightning is now pink and purple lightning, and you're like, that's weird.
That's my magic fusing with Barnabas. Let's go.
One,
Fire Lake.
2, 3. That is 3 failures in a row.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
24.
Amazing.
Oh, we love to see it.
We do. We do.
No, I think this guy's still.
Yeah, I think it's
That kills this one.
Nice.
Not spells, actions.
Okay. That's
Nope.
that.
This one's a lot.
Ragged Draga is. See if he's bloody.
What? What's going on, Kyle?
1 second, I'm checking the book.
Okay, you didn't tell us. You just said
No, I
Draga
literally
Draga.
said Ragged Draga is.
And we all
Crying?
waited patiently until
Yeah.
Jess was less patient.
Yes. Ragged Draga is bloody.
Okay,
Is
I didn't
this
know
guy
we were
fucking
making a
alive?
statement.
This,
All right.
This guy's
One of the
alive?
Power is doing fine. He is not bloodied yet.
Yeah, we haven't really been attacking him that much.
He's not bloodied after 24 damage and a tidal wave?
No. You would get the sense based on the one that died that they have over 100 HP.
Okay, well that's disgusting. But it's okay, because I know for a fact that Juniper can do this, man. And I'm going to give her bardic inspiration.
Thank
Okay.
you. I don't want to use any more of my Unleashed Carnations, but I will still attack. I'm going to attack Big Boy, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to attack him as well.
So, I'm with that.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
14 damage.
All right.
We're going to do that again. 24 to hit.
That hits.
That's going to be 15 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to shove him 5 feet this way. He's going to come right here. In between me and Ryder. Yeah.
I would wonder something.
It happens.
Sup?
It happens.
Okay.
It's part of my
But
feet.
he is technically sitting like in a driver's chair with his hands like on a steering wheel. So I didn't know how you would like. I guess you could still drag him away from the machine. Okay.
I mean, she hooks him with his flail and he yanks.
Yeah. Okay. Is that everything?
Let me just see what I would like to do. That's once per long rest. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Gallows Harpoon Man.
Else? Harpoon this asshole. In his asshole. Really, that
I give him a second
yes.
one?
He's at lower HP. I've been destroyed. And so is Juniper.
Okay, got it.
This guy's not even bloodied, I believe, is the consensus. This guy is, so.
I would like to not be hit anymore by the chopper or the wrecking ball, whichever one the other guy's manning.
Because of the fairy fire you damage.
That's HP.
So if Gallus
23 to
can
hit.
Here's the thing, if no one's driving, which no one is, they can't be hit with a chomper, because you'd have to move back and chomp.
No, that's the ram attack.
Yeah.
He can use the chopper or the wrecking ball right now.
Yeah.
And if he hits us with that wrecking ball, he might destroy our vehicle in one go.
Inside. 23 to hit?
Yeah. Did that hit?
23 does hit Raga Draga.
Roll that. Sweet.
Wait, you're attacking Raga Draga or the other one?
Raga Draga.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Raga Draga is bloodied. This one is not.
Yeah. Raga Draga actually at this point is on, like, pretty fucked up, almost dead, but not quite.
Okay. That's fair. If we can kill the leader, I mean, cut the head off the snake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your to hit?
Okay, go tell me the number.
Or just do basic fucking addition.
It went away.
Well, I'll give you assistance.
7 plus 14, 21.
21 damage.
Well, what was the hit?
23
23.
hit.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, the 21 damage. Literally, he had 20 HP left. So, Dallas, describe that arrow loosing.
Pay attention.
Oh. He's just fucking, I don't know, he's distracted, and then all of a sudden, while everybody's in there, a fucking bolt just flies by and just takes his head clean off.
I know, I whipped him up, pulled him between us, and then you caught him with a friggin' bolt.
You guys see this weird thing happen when Ragadraga's head is pulled off his body. You just hear, Ragadraga! As the head flies off. He's still talking while the head is removed.
It lands on the other side of the wall, and his head is
Ragadabadoo.
into the wall now.
He's a zomboy.
Christ.
Ragadraga is dead.
I don't know if everyone heard what Chris just said, but Chris, you repeat that?
What did Chris say?
It lands at the other side of the wall, and his head is pinned to the wall by the ballista.
Yeah, it's like
He just mounted the guy's head on the fucking wall of his own
like
tank.
a hunting trophy. Yeah.
I would shout to Azra.
His tank. I think this is our tank now, baby.
I would say, do not attack the vehicle anymore.
Go be that! Also, Azra's gonna high-five Gallus.
Yeah. Action well spent.
Tank boys.
Yeah, so Azra, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I have a question. If I move away from this thing, is there anyone left to take an I guess the Chomper could take an opportunity attack on me, couldn't it?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action disengage an action.
Okay.
To go there because I can target that dude with my raking sides.
That dude specifically, not just the vehicle?
Yeah.
Whenever the tormentor moves within 5 feet of a creature that isn't prone, it can rake the creature or vehicle with its protruding blades.
Oh, sorry. I was reading that more as like, let's say Romeo's a bad guy, and you were to drive past him, you could do that. But since he's inside of the vehicle, I think you have to target the vehicle.
Oh, really?
That's what I would think, because you have spikes on the side. It's like if you're in a racing movie where the one race car has spikes coming out the wheels and the other car's there. You can't use like
during Greece.
I can just like
get the
pop a
tire.
side wheelie and rake my sides against the top of. Okay, no, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. I'm not even gonna. Okay, whatever. Cool. In that case, I will take my bonus action to move around, but my actual action will instead be let's do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
I think Azra wheels around, and he like raises his hand as if pulling on a bell, and this set of tolling bells rings out in the dead air, and he makes a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes. And as we all know, Toll the Dead is ding ding a ding 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 along ding ding along ding ding.
No,
Oh,
Clark
God.
is not here.
Yeah, great music.
Ding dong.
DC is 15 for that save, my man.
Yep. He saves.
Okay, now they start making their saving throws. Well, Toll the Dead's a whole cantrip, so nothing happens. Oh well.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ragadraga would be turned. Ragadraga dead. Eris, you have one boar left.
I am going to sit down and do nothing. I'm kidding. So is the mounted head still alive?
No, he's
he's
dead.
He's dead.
No, he's not talking anymore.
Oh no, he was only talking as he was flying through the air because the nerves had already gone from his brain to his mouth before he died.
Okay. As a free action, can I grab the boar head?
As your object
And, like,
interaction, you could grab the boar head.
What?
Wait, I can do this after. I'll do this after. Actually, no, I don't
Okay.
want to do that right now. I want to keep it. Okay. I'm going to.
Oh well.
Eris is already
I'm
thinking of her trophies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, wouldn't you? This is one of the most dangerous hunting expeditions I can think of.
We have to mount them somewhere so they know not to mess with us.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys just
I
look
kind-
at of like the 6 warlords and keep them in your cabin.
I would not keep them on the cabin.
I mean,
You mount
that's
them outside
pretty
on one of the
fucking
spikes
balling.
so they can tell that they're dead and they won't smell inside the cabin. Why would we want to be stuck
And you
inside
guys-
with that?
You guys could kind of count Barnabas as like the Maggie head you took because you didn't defeat her, but you negotiated with her. So, Gray, what are you doing?
I'm confused how this works. How does hold person work?
Oh, it just
Because
makes
it's saying
them so
that
they can't
a
move.
person makes wisdom saving throws, but then it doesn't say like if they get hit while they're paralyzed, what happens.
So paralyzed is a condition.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go to the conditions.
So if they
Yeah.
get
I don't think anything happens if they get hit while hold person. The worst case scenario is they redo their save.
Yeah.
It depends
Yeah,
on
that's
what
what I'm
paralyzed
trying to
is. So let me
say.
see what paralyzed is in D&D.
They fail
It says-
strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against them have advantage.
There you go.
And if you're within 5 feet of them, any hit is an auto crit.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the big one.
doing
Yeah,
damage,
one person
up doing
is
damage
nice.
doesn't change. It doesn't get a save when we hit it. It just gets a save at the end of each of its turns.
Now,
Okay,
possibly
this
notable,
isn't-
its turn is immediately after yours.
Yeah, if you hold it, that means it can't take any actions. Its turn.
Yes.
It's got to try to get out of it.
Okay.
Which means it can't ram our other thing.
Oh shit, that's true.
Could I
It
do
couldn't
my
jump us.
bonus action before my
Absolutely.
action? Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to bonus action convert one of my spell slots into sorcery point, so that I can get back 2, and then I'm gonna do.
I think that's a bonus action, right? To do that, to burn a sorcery point to get a spell back?
Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna do that first, so that I can use 3 sorcery points to give him disadvantage.
He already.
Oh!
For a save. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does wisdom save.
It's the
He fails.
Oh, now he fails the wisdom save.
Okay, that's all.
All right. He is now paralyzed.
Hell yeah.
Wait, great. What does your hold person look like?
What is this?
Eris is just gonna hug him, and then he's just gonna be like,
I love that.
No, imagine that would be.
That's what you want to happen, Eris. But because you're in hell, fiery chains come out of the ground and bind him with fiery chains, and he has a ball gag in his mouth.
That would be lovely.
Oh,
He has
okay.
a ball
I might
gag
be
in his
so-
mouth?
That's hot. Yeah.
You guys
I like
froze up.
that.
I'm
Eris
assuming it's me.
approved.
It was you, yeah.
I'm a piece of that.
What does it do on its turn?
Nothing.
So
let me read.
So he's incapacitated.
Yeah.
Which if I look up incapacitated, he can't take actions or reactions. So cool. Yeah. So he's gonna, moan into his ball gag and try to, go against the chains. And then as he ends his turn, he gets another wisdom save, which he does pass. So he is no longer. He breaks through the chains. He spits out the ball gag, and he's like, "I'm loyal to Ragged Dragon till the end." And so
But he couldn't do anything on his turn.
he can't. No, he can't.
Yeah.
So that is his
I
turn.
can't get any saves. I wish I
I'm
could
so
cut.
sad.
We're gonna all wail on him though. You did good though. That means it didn't hurt any of our stuff.
Ryder.
I am going to step in front of Romeo, raise my hands, and cast Guiding Bolt.
Uh-huh.
I'm sick of this motherfucker.
You have advantage. No, don't forget.
Let's roll! Wow.
Oh. Oh no.
Luckily, a werebor's AC is 11.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
I don't know if I believe it.
I mean, you can Google werebor 5e. It's 100% 11.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah, sure. I'll take a look at the monster stats. No problem.
Why would I need to roll on it? I could just pull out my phone and look it up.
Damage, asshole.
All right. It is now bloodied.
And do I have a bonus action I can take? I don't think I can. Where's my actions? Actions.
You want bonus actions?
There we go. Yeah, no, I can't do anything that's not casting. So
Okay, Romeo.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good old intimidation and say, dude, this is over. We clearly have you outmanned, outgunned, overpowered. Drop down now, and we'll spare your life. Otherwise, I will have my great friend Barnabas here light you on fire like I did to your captain.
Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. Okay, so
And then I am going to I think I'm going to have Barnabas use his action to give me the help.
I'm gonna have to put you guys back on the computer. This sucks.
Thank God for the help action.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have Barnabas use his action to give me the help action, and have him.
Whoa.
And he won.
Wyatt, what are we looking at, bro?
I think he was struggling on his phone and decided to switch
that's
back.
my
to the computer.
pepper spray.
Yeah, I wish you'd pepper spray me, babe.
Kyle, where's your video?
My.
Oh, there we go. It's the threat.
We just had an up close picture of Wyatt's dick. The other day, he was just like undoing his pants in front of us, and now he's got his pepper spray hanging. Are you trying to raise the male viewership here?
Not necessarily, but I mean,
Ridiculous.
Say, we live on the best road, don't we, guys?
So I know I made a Hamilton reference. I don't know what you guys did.
Okay, I said, with that intimidation, I'm going to give up my action to allow Barnabas an action, and I'm going to have him use the help action, and have him go, oh yeah, I want to set you on fire so bad. Oh, I want to burn you. Oh yeah. And roll advantage on that intimidation.
Okay.
Wow.
Didn't matter.
You got 2 5s. So
Wow. He's
that
too
says
dumb
17,
to be
but
scared.
it's actually only a 12.
It's a 12, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Don't
everything
worry.
Well, hey,
He can actually just give the help action as a natural thing he can do. That's
So
a familiar.
it didn't take my action?
It takes your action to attack. But everything else is the same.
So
Okay.
he can dash or dodge or help on his own, but if he attacks, that uses your action.
Oh. Oh, that's good news. That's fantastic.
Familiars, maybe.
He can use his help to talk to people without it burning his action? Like, that's fantastic. All right, anyway, so does this 12 work?
Oh, it burns his action if you use help. Like that stuff, it's still the help action and stuff. It doesn't burn you.
It doesn't use Romeo's action.
Ah, okay, that I see now. Okay. I might have done it a little differently, but it's a little late now. So, that's fine. What does he do? Does he do anything?
On a 12, he's like...
Total is 17, Kyle.
No, it actually isn't. They did the math wrong.
Roll 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It like took his advantage and added them together or whatever. He's like... and he turns into a pig. He reaction turns into a pig.
What?
Does Wait a second. Does that mean he's not going to attack us? Is that like a sign of maybe?
Yes.
Okay, let me hit you with a. I don't think he can speak common. I think he is lowering his arms and saying, "Look, I'm a defenseless fucking pig."
Why don't you roll me an insight check? Or nature or insight?
There's a 17 insight.
Yeah. He's currently in what you would describe as a pig fetal position. Like, he is 100% like, yeah. He's on his back, like, presenting his stomach to you.
Okay, yeah.
Juniper would be like, "That was a good choice." She just flings her
Can we
flail
end
around.
initiative?
We are out of initiative.
It's always good to leave at least
Okay, good.
one alive and show mercy so they could tell everybody about us.
Both Jess and Max fog at the same time. I don't know what's happening.
Sorry. Go ahead, Jess. I was fucking shitting on Chris.
Yeah.
I was saying it's a good to leave one alive. It gives them a chance of redemption, and they'll tell everybody about us.
Do you guys can't have a pet werebore, but
No,
you
I
could
mean-
have a pet pig.
He can tell everybody that we're fearsome and we destroyed his clan.
Oh,
not
yeah.
to fuck with us.
I didn't know if you guys wanted a pet pig. That's all I was asking.
Yeah, we just killed the head of the Gorgon gang.
I want a pet werepig.
Yeah, can we take over his whole fucking gang? You know what?
Yeah.
This is I personally feel as if that is, we're at 850. I don't think we're getting that much more out of what's going on right now, other than maybe a few little cleanup things. So like declaring if we're resting at all, saying we're mending vehicles, stuff like that, tying up the pig. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think we tie... As it recommends, we tie up the pig, and then we get to repairing both our vehicle and this other shiny new vehicle we
Or
just
we
acquired.
find out which one's best and use the parts from the other vehicle to fix this one.
Yeah, but it doesn't require parts, I don't think. You could take both, I believe.
But then we need
But-
both the gas, which is why we didn't take the other one.
What I would
Oh, yeah.
you have to worry about it. What I would say is that there, you can tell by looking at it, there is 6 hours worth of gas in the pig one. So it's
Well,
built in with 6 hours of gas.
I'm willing to guess if we loot this bandit warlord thing, we'll find more soul coins.
That's
Let's do some looting, kids.
Let's
You guys tie up a pig. I think it's dangerous to give you a werebore
We
because
hog-tie
it's
them.
way too strong.
Oh
I'll
my
give
God.
you a werebore too strong. I would give you a pet pig, and so
Well,
we can
I'm
talk.
assuming we
He's a
wouldn't keep him.
pig.
We would
Yeah,
threaten him.
I don't think we're. Yeah, I agree with Jess. I don't think we're keeping him as a pet. I think we're going to get information out of him next set.
I see. I gotcha. Okay. So,
And maybe take over his gang. I'm definitely with
Maybe
you there,
like
Jess.
spread the news.
this was the whole gang.
What? There were only 5 of them?
How is that a gang? That's
Well,
just a group of
technically-
friends
Technically,
that are dicks.
we did take over his whole gang. Just what was left of it.
Well,
That's what I was saying. When you were saying you want to take over the gang, I'm like, you only have the one pig. You only have the
oh
one.
my god. Okay.
Why is he one
Maybe
of the
this isn't going to be as hard as we
warlords?
thought.
We have 4 servants.
Okay, well let's loot the coins. Protect the
Hey,
ships.
in fact, One Piece. What was there not? Was it? Meat Hooks, right? Was he the guy who had the one? He was he was a pirate captain of one. He had nobody underneath him. Was right?
Christ.
Question.
Mihawk, yeah.
Also,
right.
this vehicle takes 5 people to run it,
Oh,
according
I
to
know.
Kyle.
It only takes one to drive it. But then if you want to man the various weapons, that's one person per weapon. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So you can think of it as, it takes 5 people, or you can think of it as, cool, we now have 4 more weapons than we did previously. So whichever way you want to look at it. Let's go through this.
Gallus would say
What?
Gallus did say he gets the ballistas. Just throwing it out there.
Can I have? You can't take the. I was saying, if you took the vehicle, he would man them. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have investigations to loot the bodies.
Yeah, sure.
Azra's gonna pour as many guidances into Gallus as he can.
Barnabas is going to give me the help action.
Nice.
Ooh. Plus, I have that. Was it a D4 or a D8 that I had before?
The Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have a 25.
I have a 21.
Damn.
Hell yeah. So this Bardic can go bye-bye. Because I'm sure I was going to lose this anyways.
So, on the regular boars and were-rats, the were-rats have daggers, so not really helpful to you. And the were-boars have mallets, so the mallets aren't really helpful to you either. But Raga Draga, first of all, he has 3 soul coins, so that is 3 more soul coins to add to your inventory.
Okay, I got that.
Love that.
We can't hear you.
He has an unknown circlet, so you would have to cast Identify on the unknown circlet.
I already have Identify. Can we just fast forward that 10-minute process?
I just forgot you had it. Yep. So, it is a circlet of blasting.
Ooh.
Dibs.
That's fun.
Dibs is not how this works. All right. So then we have to discuss repairs and his vehicle. So the vehicle is indeed a demon grinder. I can send you the stat block for that. Obviously, his health and stuff will be affected, but
Is it modified in any way from the one that's on D&D Beyond?
it is not. It is the same.
Beautiful.
Does anyone care if I take this circlet of blasting?
It's a single. It's a once per day scorching ray, so I have no issue with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I find that I tend to be doing a lot of the blaster roll stuff, so
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
wanted to make sure.
The Demon Grinder has over 3 times as much health as ours does.
Nice. This is the one that Kyle didn't want to give to us.
It is.
Because I knew you'd immediately get one.
You know what? That's fair. He knew we were going to kick the ass of this entire gang and take their machine.
You have to recall, though, if you're going to take both, great. If you're going to choose one, I'm fairly certain this looks way less cool than this.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, but the second one you gave us was the Demon Grinder from... You just gave it the stats for
Guys,
Tormentor.
here's what we do, is we take the plating off this one and put it on the other one, so it looks like this one, but it still has all the stats.
Double its armor class, you know?
Again, Max and Jess were talking at the same time, so I didn't hear either of you.
We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So, what I will say is, let's talk about repairs and such. Because they're both going to need repair, or one of them is, or whatever. Okay, so the mishap. Our ship had a mishap. The Triceratops had a mishap. You shedded the armor. So as far as repairs go, when an infernal machine is damaged, suffers a mishap, or gets exhaustion, you can repair. The creature operating the vehicle can't repair. The creature must be within reach. And then you also must have smith's tools, tinker tools, etc. Does anybody have any of those types of things?
Oh, let's take a peekapoo.
My only tool set is dice.
I have alchemist supply.
Alchemist, and what'd you say, Max?
Could you not use mending?
So mending specifically says it has to be within a certain diameter, and this thing is humongous.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh, shit.
No, I don't at all. Disguise and forgery.
What about... Let me see what Jukes has. What about Ryder? What do you have for your tools?
Dice.
Dice. Cool.
Things are
I'm
here.
gonna guess that the break and tears in our armor is longer than 1 foot
Hold
in
on.
any dimension.
Question. Are you telling me there'd be no tools on this rig to repair it?
But none of us have
Any
proficiency
of the dead
in them.
bodies in any
Yeah,
place
but
on here?
no. Yes, it's not about having the tools. It's that you have to have proficiency to use them. That's what it says. Oh, no, actually, you're right. It doesn't say you need proficiency. It just says you must have the tools. So, I will tell you what. I will do a luck check. And if it's successful...
It better be pretty lucky. Because the odds that there'd be no tools to fix either of these rigs on either of these rigs has to be
they
very
might have,
slim.
I mean, Maggie said she'd give us the vehicle, not that she'd give us the tools to fix it.
What I will say though is that the bad guys might have. Oh, that's a good point. I will do 2 of them because you have one for the vehicle you have and one for the vehicle you just found.
They live in their rig and they attack people all the time. You're telling me they don't have stuff to fix it?
Well, here's the thing. They're hell monsters and they live here, so they might not need the tools. They know how. You guys as outsiders need the tools. That's what I was kind of thinking. But let me do 2 luck checks. One for our ship and one for theirs. We'll call it 50-50, so it's a DC 10. So, let's see.
That's slightly in our favor.
You failed one, and you passed one.
Oh,
so there
God.
were no tools on the ship you had, but yes, you find a set. You find one set of Smith's tools on the new ship.
Thank goodness. Okay.
That's good. Because you made a good argument that they wouldn't just drive around with no way to repair, so yes. Let's see. So ending a mishap. So who wants to use the tools? And then it's going to be a strength-based check.
The highest strength is probably either Juniper or Azra, right?
Yeah, my strength is 8. Or my modifier is +8, so.
Your modifier for straight strength is +8?
I think it's a saving throw. So my
no saving throws and no athletics. It's got to be strength regular.
Okay, 5 +5.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's 4. Your modifier is 2 points higher than Azra's.
Okay, Juniper, please give me a strength check.
Oh my god.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not work. The good thing is, let me see if you fail. It looks like there's no negative to failing, except for wasted time. It does take, I think it said an hour?
Well, then I'm just going to do it again.
Do it again with a guidance, Juniper.
Yeah,
I didn't get to say that before you said that.
Yes. Okay. Every time you do it, it's an hour, so you wasted an hour.
It's guidance +4?
1d4.
Can I assist her in this?
So that would be a 19.
19 will succeed. For future reference, and give the help action, yes.
Okay.
So yes, a 19 will succeed. So you have managed, Juniper, to fix the armor of the Triceratops.
Hell yeah.
It no longer has the armor problem. How long does Fairy Fire last?
Oh, it lasts only 1 minute. It's super gone.
So Fairy Fire is gone off of this.
Also, it's 9 o'clock.
Oh no, we're wrapped up. I am finishing right now. So then the last thing is I guess we can do that next week. The other thing would be to repair the 2 ships. Repairs work as similarly. Trying to figure out how.
I'm gonna say if it just
restore hit.
Well, how about you research that between now and next session, Kyle? And
Well, I did no research. I have it here, but yes, we can do it next week. Yes.
Right, because I need stuff to prepare for the next thing. Thank you, everybody. For those going to the Evil campaign, starts at 9:31 because Kyle's late.
Awesome.
I literally was going over by 1 minute. Yeah.
Level up.
All right.
All right. Bye. See you in a bit.
Have a good night, y'all.
Meet over
Thank
in the
you for
Lulu
an
Scoot
excellent
channel.
session.
Thank you.